Gentlemen, kings and queens, pimps and players, and everybody between, what is going on? We want to say thank y'all. Welcome in, welcome in. Come on in. Come on in, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to Deboe'S Savage Life. It's your boy Debo Vibes right here. I have the other contingent right here. What's going on with y'all? Miss Savage, what's going on with
Hey,
you?
now been busy, with Savagely Uncut.
Okay.
That's what's
You
up.
know,
That's what's up. I love it. I love it.
just posted episode 4 today. Actually, last night. So we got one more episode we posted, and then we go live next Tuesday.
Okay.
So I'm excited.
Okay. All right. What's
Yeah.
up? What's up? Debo
Mhm.
Life, what's going on with you, man?
Man, let me tell y'all something. You see me, I'm wearing the all green for a couple of reasons, right? Shout out to Miss Savage. She said I look like money. I'll take that all day.
You do
All
look like
day.
money.
I look like money. That's what's up. Thank you very much. So, as y'all see, I got my C's hat on right here. Shout out to the Celtics. As of right now, the season has begun. The Celtics versus the Philadelphia 76ers at the Garden. They have the Garden tonight. And Jalen Brown, he playing, so we pumped about that. So, yeah, it's gonna be a very, very special night. But if I can pause for a second, okay? As y'all can see, I have this jersey on right here.
Okay.
This jersey, and I don't know if y'all can see. I can stand up. You know what I'm saying? This jersey is like top line right here, top notch. It's Amore, right?
Okay.
Right. Got a little
Mm-hmm.
French going on. You like so the reason why I'm showing it is because shout out to Inverno Clothing, right?
Okay.
Inverno Clothing is based out here in Boston, right? And the cat, his name is Reggie or Reginald. I saw him on Cash App. I think his name is Reggie, but
Mm-hmm.
he hasn't made anyway. So I'm cool with 4, 5, 6. Shoot dice, not people. But you guys gotta check
Shouted
out.
nice. Shouted nice.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Nice. Shout out to Nice. I mean, the dude is just tearing up the city right now. Everybody's on 4, 5, 6. But everybody shout out to Majorino clothing as well. But Inverno clothing, it's this cat, and pretty much it's apparel for grown-ups as well as kids. As well as kids. He has like stuff for kids, right? So I saw some of the stuff on Instagram, right? And he's just blowing up on Instagram. And he's selling these jerseys right here. He has a
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
black one and a green one. I think he has a gold one too, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, he only had like a couple left. Long story short, I hit him up like on DM, like, yo, I need that green. He said, I only got one 3XL left. I said, what's your cash app? He gave me his cash out. Boom, boom, boom. I said, I want the jersey. He said, yo, meet me in Dorchester. I said, where? He said, South Bay Mall. Shout out to South Bay. Met him down in Dorchester last night. Got this jersey. I immediately put it on. I ain't put in the bag or nothing like that. I immediately put it on. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Dude has some nice bags for me and everything. But yeah, so if y'all want to go ahead and hit him up, Inverno Clothing on Instagram. Give him a follow. Give him a shout. He gonna have some cold ass hockey jerseys coming out. I think at the beginning of the year. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about supporting our people. I mean, a lot of
It
big
is.
things going up here in Boston with 4, 5, 6, also with Inverno Clothing. So yeah, just hit him up. You know what I mean? Shout out to Reggie. I appreciate you, bro. He pretty much just stopped everything, meet me down in South Bay to hand deliver this. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
mhm.
And all right, it's $70. I'm gonna come out and say right now, this thing need to be at least 120 because I
I
got a
mean, a
lot of
normal
jerseys.
jersey is over
Yeah,
a
and
hundred dollars.
this ain't no cheap stuff either, man.
And
This
thing
Yeah.
is
about it, man, that jersey, man, is straight. It's authentic, man. It's authentic
Yeah, it looks
Boston,
really good.
man. And I already
it's
know how the
cold.
Boston Cats. I already know how Boston Cats how they roll, man. My little time up there when I went up there back in August, man. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? 4, 5, 6 pop up, and the way you talk about, you know what I'm saying? This cat right here, man. That's a fly looking jersey right there, bro. So
Mm-hmm.
we definitely
Man,
gonna show love,
it's
man.
Matter of
lit.
fact, you
It's
should
lit.
reach out to them, both of them, the guys that do the hats, and let them know because me and Lala's next month we representing like all small businesses, so we
Okay,
want to we
okay.
want to put everybody's like handles and stuff starting next month. Like when
Right.
we do our live and everything, we want to help everybody that starting businesses or small businesses and stuff like that. That's our main goal for next month. With Christmas coming and the holidays, it's the best time to shop. and help people
Yeah.
make money.
So
So,
shout out Inverno Clothing. Y'all gotta give him a
mhm.
follow. Get, I mean, buy his stuff. This stuff is like, I mean, I love jerseys. I got a lot of them, and this
Mm-hmm.
right
Yeah,
here is like it's a legit 3XL. Sometimes I say 3XL, and it's like more like a two, whatever. But this is a legit 3XL. It's
right.
baggy how I like it. I look good in it. I put it
Who
on. I was
told you
going
to look
all
good
over.
in it?
I told myself that. I told myself that.
Ah,
I'm rolling all over Roxbury and Dorchester. I went up Nubian Square. I'm all up in Back Bay, just rocking it. And true story. Shout out to Inferno Clothing. I got on the bus. I got on the 16 on Columbia, right? And the bus driver immediately said, "Yo, nice jersey. I've seen that jersey before." I said, "Word?" He said, "Yeah, Mike D's wears that jersey." I said, "Yeah." Shout out to Mike D's. If y'all see Mike D's, he's pretty much
hey, did you
he's
see
big up here in
that?
Boston.
Have you seen that video Mike D's did about an hour ago about that fight
But
on
yeah,
the bus
it was on the
on
23.
the 23? Yeah, on the
That's the
23.
bus we was on. So the 23
Wow.
and the 28, those are like you get on that bus for free. So
Hmm.
anybody on that bus, so anything be going down. You know what I'm saying? On the 23, the 28, I think on the 16, some lady she shoved some 65-year-old woman grandma like YouTube it. She literally shoved her off the bus, and the grand lady like just slammed onto the concrete. You know what I'm saying?
God
What?
damn, the
Yeah, it's
fuck.
real. It's
Damn.
crazy. It was on. Yeah, so old girl, she got like she got charged for that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was a 20. It was a bus we was on. We was up here, man. Yeah, but
Mhm.
shout out to Inferno Clothing. I'm proud of you, bro. I want to thank you very much for going out of your way to meet me. You know what I'm saying? That's a good businessman right there.
That
Someone
is.
who
That's
who
great
who
business.
who really goes out for the people. I mean, 456 Nights does the same thing. Big things going for in Boston, but yeah, we showing love for Inferno Clothing. Shout out to you, Reggie. I appreciate my brother. Hey man, you got yourself a loyal customer now. I appreciate that, no doubt.
That's
Hey
good.
man, that's real. And you know what I'm saying? I still have my plans to go up to Boston. We'll see what happens though. You know what I'm saying? Up to Boston for Thanksgiving. I definitely want to spend my Thanksgiving up in Boston, man. But
Oh
we'll see
shoot.
what happens with that. We'll see what happens with that. But if so, I definitely going to vibe out. You know what I'm saying? Meet the brother,
Mhm.
man. Get one of them jerseys, man, and just show love, man. Boston, they do something. They be doing things up
So you're
there,
going back
man.
to Boston for that Thanksgiving holiday?
That's my plan. We'll see.
Nice.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? We'll see. We'll see what the bank account says. You know what I'm talking about? So, hey, you know what I'm saying? We'll see
Head
what.
back to Vegas and then to Washington State. So
Say what now?
What's
Yeah, what's
Washington
in
State?
Washington?
my son's in Washington State, so I'm gonna go see
Oh,
him.
Oh, he's in what? What?
Yeah, he's in
that's what's
like
up.
towards the Seattle area though. Hmm.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah,
That's
to
what's
Yeah.
see
up.
to see. I've never been to Seattle before. That's one spot I gotta get to,
Really?
man.
It rains
Seattle.
a lot.
The Emerald City. Yeah, it rain a lot, but when it's sunny, it's a beautiful city.
It
You
Shout out
know
to
what
is.
I'm
It is.
saying?
Seattle. So
We
I don't
lived
know if
closer
y'all.
to Idaho back then though.
That's what's yeah. Y'all lived in Spokane, right, or Pullman,
Hmm.
right? Yeah.
Pullman.
Pullman,
So
Washington. Yeah.
shout out to Seattle. They got this. They got this brother. I don't know. I've heard his song a few. His name is Jamin. I don't know. He new to me, but he
Hmm.
came out with this joint called Something Real. I think it's Jaymin.
Hmm.
Jaymin. He got a really smooth joint called
Yeah, they've
Something
been
Real.
playing that on the beat actually, or the
Yeah,
I mean, sorry, the
man.
Heat. Excuse me.
Yeah, man, check him out. Shout out to Seattle, man. But
Okay.
yeah, okay, yeah. Miss Savage doing some good things. She traveling the globe. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Blessing
Yeah,
everybody with her presence. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I can do that. You know.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, show
Yeah, you know what I'm
who you
saying.
are.
But going back to the Inferno, like I said, on Deboe'S Savage Life, man, we try to show love. You know what I'm saying, to
That's
everybody,
dope.
doing their thing, just like Miss Savage said with Savage Uncut, her and Miss Lala, they're gonna do their thing with their small businesses and everything, man. So we show love. I mean, I still got my Savage. What's this right here, man?
Crafty
Crafty
bandit.
Bandits. You know what I mean? Shout out Crafty
Hmm.
Bandits. Shout out Corey and the Crafty Bandits, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hmm.
Crafty with a K. You know what I'm
That's
talking
right.
about? So that's how we do it. That's how we do it. Now, y'all see it, man. Y'all see it. Now, we did an episode a couple weeks ago about the top 5 down south rap tunes that we like. And
Hmm.
Life was like, man, we gotta go a little deeper into it, man. He's like, we gotta talk about DF, Dungeon Family, man. I said, we can do that. He's like, nah, we gotta talk about just DF. You know what I'm talking about? So this topic right here is Debo Lyfe, baby, man. And we could just basically, you know what I'm saying, for a few minutes discuss the greatness of Dungeon Family, man. We all know Dungeon Family, you know what I'm saying, Rico Wade, R.I.P., you know what I'm saying, Sleepy Brown, Ray Murray. But everybody, when you think about DF, you know what I'm saying, you automatically think about Outkast. No, they way more than that.
It was
They
punchable.
way more. They way more than that. You know what I'm talking about. So we're gonna spend a couple of moments talk about the mighty DF. You know what I'm saying? Straight off ATL. And so Life, man, the floor is yours, man. What made you? First of all, Life, let me ask you a question. You know, we've been rocking DF. You know what I'm saying since since '93. You know what I'm talking about. What made you want to talk about them? This topic right here, bro.
Man, so many hits. But with DF, myself, it's about the experience.
Mm.
Where was I at that time? What was I doing? What was my mindset? Speaking of experience, Debo, you kind of just shot across Sleepy Brown, man. Tell people the story. Tell
I
them the
said
story
that.
about it.
That's essentially right.
Yeah, you said Sleepy Brown,
You
but
did.
tell people the story about the first how you met him for the first time. That's a cool story,
Oh,
man.
okay,
Wow.
Tell them the
absolutely.
story, man. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, Sleepy, a couple years ago, well, even right now, he has a cigar line, right?
Mhm.
Sleepy Brown has a cigar line, and I've been a Sleepy Brown fan for the longest time. For me, he's been the smoothest brother. To me, Sleepy Brown was like our version of like Curtis Mayfield type of stuff. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Real smooth dude. And when Sleepy Brown did his thing with Society of Soul, I'll be off the rip. Sleepy Brown, he's my favorite dude out of Dungeon Family because
Mhm.
he's so versatile in what he does. You know what I'm talking about as far as like providing hooks, singing, being so soulful. I've been a Sleepy Brown fan since way back when. You know what I'm saying? On Players Ball. Players Ball. This dude a teenager, man, and dropping that hook the way he did. All the players came. You know what I'm saying? That was Sleepy
That's
right
No, you
there,
got, hey
man.
man, with Sleepy Brown, you gotta bring that. You
I
got
can't hit that note. There's no fucking way in the world.
you
That's
gotta
why. That's why I stopped where I did. There's no way I can hit that note. I
no, you gotta
cannot hit
say.
that.
Let me try. Let me show you. You gotta say, "How the players play."
oh
Oh,
shoot.
why? There you go.
Hey,
Like that. You gotta bring it up with Sleepy. You
Hey.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, no doubt, no
hey,
doubt.
you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I can't. I
That's
can't.
what's
I don't
up.
know. I blame it I blame it on the cancer. How about that? I
Oh
can't
my
do it. You know what I'm saying?
gosh.
Wow.
I
Wow.
can't do that. Anyway, like I said, but no, to answer your question.
Mhm.
So Sleepy was promoting his cigars.
Mhm.
And so he's promoting it, on social media and everything. And he was doing an event, and I was like, let me go ahead and go to this event, just see what happens. Because my thing is this: when you're in Atlanta, Georgia, and people are reaching out like, hey, I got something. That's a little one thing I love be about Atlanta. You got celebrities be like, hey, come check me out. I got I got an event going
Mhm.
on. So I went to this cigar lounge and off of Camp Creek, on the west side. And I was gonna go ahead, go there, show my face in the place. If I see him, dap him up. But the main reason I went there is because I want to check his cigar out. So I
Mhm.
get there, you know, real laid back spot, man. Matter of fact, it wasn't just Sleepy there. A lot of people were there. Rico Way was there, you know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is when you got particular individuals in a comfortable place, they just chilling. You know what I
Tell them the
mean?
name of the spot, big man. Tell them the name of the spot.
What the name of that damn
It's
cigar lounge?
Stanley's.
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 Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you, bro. Yeah,
He only
Stanley's
sells
off.
them in Georgia. I
Yes,
mean,
off. I
only
want to say
is
it's off
from
of.
Georgia.
Yes, it's in the
It's off
Swats.
of
It's off
Butner. It's on
off
Butner.
Butner. It's off
Butner
Butner
and
Road. Yeah,
Camp
off Butner and Camp Creek. Yeah, thank you for that,
Camp
man.
Creek. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, Stanley's and so I go up in there and I'm a Hadley. What's going on with
That's my
you?
sister-in-law.
What's going
Hi,
on,
sis.
Alma? Appreciate you
She's.
coming through.
Mhm.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you coming
That's
through.
where her daughter's name, my niece's name, comes from. The one that you couldn't pronounce. Remember? You
Oh
mispronounced
yeah,
it
yeah,
every
yeah, yeah.
time.
She berated me. She berated me because I know how to say. I didn't know how to say Alma. I said Alma. She said no, that's not how you say it. I said Alma. No, it's Alma. I said Alma. It's Alma. But you okay? Let's keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Alma, appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So I go to Stanley's and I'm sitting there vibing out. I'm drinking my drink and I see Sleepy. And I was like, let me go ahead and just introduce myself, what have you. And I walk over and I said, hey, what's going on, Sleepy? You know what I'm saying? Hey, well, you're selling your cigars, man. Where can I find it? He said, what's
Mhm.
up, man? You go because they got a spot where you can, of course, it's a cigar lounge, so he had a particular spot where you can buy them. So I went in there and I got my cigar, and it was like a sweet cigar. You know what I'm talking about? It's like a vanilla cigar. I was enjoying it, and so I'm
I
on my
don't know
way
anything
out.
about cigars. My brother smokes cigars though, but he's like you guys. But I don't know. So when you smoke a cigar, you say it's like a vanilla or it's sweet. It's like y'all can actually taste that, like,
Yeah, it's called a
Yeah,
or you
note.
smell
the
it.
note. Yeah, the
It's
notes.
called note. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and you can
Because you
smell
guys
like
don't, you guys, it's not
yeah.
like cigarettes. You guys
No,
don't
hell no,
smoke it.
hell no, no,
So
not whatsoever. No, ma'am.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
so that's why I guess I'm trying to figure out like how you guys taste the vanilla out of a cigar.
It's a leaf.
Oh, so that's how they dip it or something.
Right.
Okay,
Exactly.
I don't know. Like everybody,
No,
like
that's for sure.
all the
Yeah.
guys I know smoke cigars, but I've never asked
Yeah.
questions about
No,
cigars.
no,
But
I'm
here's
yeah.
how
just
it works,
curious.
Miss Savage. Like a lot of times you can like when you shoot the smoke out of your nose, and that's how you taste it.
Okay,
That's how you
okay.
taste it.
I'm learning.
Yeah, you can taste like caramel, vanilla, chocolate, whatever, cocoa, and it's all like most is like natural flavors. You know what I'm saying?
And you can tell
Right.
when you had like a cheap cigar, you know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying?
Absolute. Oh,
oh
fuck
yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
oh yeah.
Okay,
It's all about the leaf. It's all about a leaf,
okay.
like the cocoa leaf or Maduro
Mhm.
leaf or vanilla leaf, or you know what I'm saying. But yeah, you can definitely take like Life said, like you really appreciate a cigar for one. It ain't like no cigarette. He's like you sit back and enjoy it. You know, there's some cigars. It took me like over 3 hours to smoke, but I'm enjoying the hell out of it
Well,
though.
I remember that one time I was trying to buy you and my brother cigars for you know,
What's up, Lala? What's going on? Yeah, Lala is like wine. You taste the notes and like
mm,
just yeah,
but you have to
it's
know
just
what you
like
like
fine
though.
wine. You have that's. Let me tell you something.
Remember, I was like, "What
I
kind of
know we're getting
cigars
way off
do you
topic. The
guys
very first
smoke?"
time me and Life started smoking cigars, we began some horrible ones, and it's like we don't like this because they were like, one of them was like, what I'm saying, like too sweet. Another one, it just wasn't doing a thing. So it's all part of the progress of finding one that you like. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Finally,
would
we
you like
found a
this?
leaf that we like, which is Maduro leaf. That's Maduro leaf, my favorite shit.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right. Learning,
So
all right,
I'm
learning.
at a cigar lounge,
Mm-hmm.
and I get a cigar, and I'm on my way out, and Sleepy's just sitting there chilling with a DJ, and he's at the door, and I said, excuse me. He said, what's going on, man? I said, my name is Deboe'S. I have a YouTube channel, and I
Mm-hmm.
said, do you mind doing a promo for me and record you? He said, yeah, that's cool, man. Go ahead, man. And when he says cool, I'm like, okay, all right, I'm about to like I said, mind y'all, Sleepy, he's my A1 dude in DF. Like he's
Mm-hmm.
the dude, he's the dude, he's that dude, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, cool. So I put my phone out. I said, are you ready? He's like, yeah, man, do it, man. He said, Debo Vibes, right? Yeah, Debo Vibes. Let's do it. I put my phone out, I press camera, and the camera stops working.
Oh,
Wow.
It don't work. It's not
Wow.
work. I keep pressing record, and then phone turns off. That's this, but
What?
yeah, yeah. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
this ain't happening right now, man. This can't be happening. I said, let me start my phone. I said, let me start my phone right quick. So I'm starting it up, and he just chilling like, man, take your time, man, take your time. I'm okay, cool, cool. And finally, you know what I'm saying? We do the phone, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? And Sleepy Brown does a promotion, and I still got it. I still play him on some of
That's
my
the one that
videos.
you used to play a while ago. Remember, I was trying to figure out what the background song was.
Yeah, yeah, that
That's
that, that
it.
one,
Oh,
that one,
okay.
that one. Yeah, that's
Gotcha.
that's the
Oh,
one. That's the promo I recorded with him. That's the promo I
okay.
recorded.
Got
What's
it.
up, y'all?
Got
Your
it.
boy Sleepy Brown, chilling with Debo Vibes right here.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Check out the show. He dope. You know what I'm saying?
That song was
And
killing me for a long time. I was like, "What is that song?" Like,
right, yeah.
trying to figure it out.
Hey, Life. She was trying to figure out the song. It was Lucy Pearl.
Oh, it's Lucifer. Yeah,
Yeah,
I love that song, but I hadn't heard it in so long. So when I saw the promo, I flipped out. I was like, "Oh my god, I've heard that song forever," and I wanted to put it in my playlist, you know.
right.
And I was before I even called him. It took me days. I was like for days, and then I finally was like, "Let me just call him." I was being stubborn. I was
yeah.
like,
Right.
So
"What?
so
Play for that
so
So,
song?"
but
God,
but Sleepy was like super hellified, cool dude, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
seems
I
like
met him. You know what I'm saying? I kind of met Rico. You know what I'm saying? He gave me. You know what I'm saying? He like shot me a deuce and everything, man. But that whole scene at Stanley's
mm-hmm.
Life was there. He been there before. That whole scene was classic Atlanta. And the grown and sexy. Got people chilling, walking around. Ain't nobody raising their voice and everything. But
Mm-hmm.
that's yeah, man. Like that was my Sleepy Brown story. You know what I'm saying? The only
That's
time
nice.
I
That's
met him.
cool.
You know what I'm saying? Super cool dude. I also met Rico. I did I did meet Rico. I met Rico Wade when I was working at a bank. What was it? best bank. There's a
Mm,
bank. This a long time ago. It's defunct now, but there was a bank inside Kroger, on Flakes Mill and Flat Shows in Decatur. And
mm-hmm,
I was just getting off, and I see Rico walk in, and I said, "Oh, that's Rico. What the fuck?" He's just walking around, and he walks out, with a young lady. I said, "Rico, can I get a pic?" He's like, "Yeah, man, come on." Rico Wade, the dude that y'all see on TV, he's the same way in person. Real
mm-hmm.
fast talking dude.
Right.
Rest in heaven, Rico. Rest in heaven, bro. Real slick, fast talk. What's your name, man? What's going on with you, man? What you got? He talk like that for real in real life. And we took the
Mm-hmm.
picture, man. And I still got. I might have to post up that picture one of these days. Super cool dude, but yeah, Life, man. Thanks for bringing that up, man. That was a real special time and meeting one DF,
You
man.
guys, you didn't
Sleepy
have your
Brown.
promo. You could have popped up for everybody to see real quick.
All right.
If you could have had it set up, that would have been pretty, tight to see you show that tonight.
Yeah, no, I mean, I play it all the time. It's all my videos. You know what I'm saying? The
Mm-hmm.
matter of fact, the next video, next foodie video I'll do. I just did a foodie video featuring the black restaurants in Clayton County. Next one, I'll definitely show it. You know what I mean?
So
So
Okay.
were you surprised that Sleepy Brown talks normal? Because that surprised the hell out of me. Because all the time you hear Sleepy, he always singing. So I'm thinking to myself when you walk up to him, he's gonna be like, "Oh hey, how you doing? Yeah,"
That's
I
like
something like
mean,
that.
yeah, that's I mean,
that thing you walk into like John Legend, he just starts singing and shit. You know what I'm saying?
But
right. I
that's
Baby
mean,
Sleepy though.
face
That's Sleepy.
and
He
just break
cool
out
like that.
melody.
He cool. But Sleepy has the IG. Of course he got IG page. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like it's weird like hearing him like talk because I'm so for
Mm-hmm.
decades all you hear him singing. And shout out to Sleepy because he's really into like health and he's really into telling men, especially black men, to make sure you check on
Mm-hmm.
yourselves and things like that. Because Sleepy had like pneumonia or something like that last year. And so he's always putting stuff out there for to make sure that we stay on top of our game as black men when it comes to our health as well. So shout out to
Right.
Sleepy Brown. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, like the vibes had mentioned sleeping. I was like, hold on, you gotta tell your story, man. That's a dope story he told.
That's dope.
right,
I mean, that's pretty. I mean, I'm pretty sure you run in like different cities, like whether you're even like in Vegas or New York or whatever, depending on this city that you're in, Atlanta. You probably run into a lot of people that are from here or from like stars, musicians, so but yeah, like LA. So I mean that's pretty cool when you do and you can run in and you run into somebody that's willing to embrace the fandom and allow you to take pictures or shoot a video and stuff like that. And they treat you like normal people. You know what I mean? You got some of them that be like, nope, like I don't got time for that. Get away from me, and don't be like really
Yeah.
cool about that. So that is pretty dope that he was cool about that. So
That's kind of how I am. When people see me in public, they want to take a picture. But like, no, I ain't
yeah,
doing
absolutely, absolutely,
okay,
that.
absolutely, yeah,
I
yeah,
ain't
okay,
doing that. Yeah,
yeah. When
I'm not
y'all,
taking
when
all
okay,
yeah
that.
when well, yeah when I was up there in Boston, they were you had to fight them off. Yeah,
okay.
you just had to fight them off. I was your security
No,
detail that
I
day.
got time
Yeah,
for
I
that.
remember.
That's
No
how it
Yeah,
is
problem.
everywhere I
yeah,
go
I
to,
remember it
especially in
vividly. I remember
Vegas.
it vividly. Yeah, yeah, fighting people off, man. But when Cass came out in 90, well, I really started listening to Cass in '94. When they came out with Southern Playlist of kind of like funky music. You know what I'm talking about? And this is on the West Coast. So we know West Coast. You
I
know
got
what
my
I'm
West
saying?
Coast sweatshirt on.
But
Represent West Coast. Says West Coast. That's
that's
right.
what's up. That's what's up. You know what I'm talking about? For sure.
For sure.
And we was even like, okay, who is this group right here? Outcast right here. And the main thing that caught our attention about Outcast, what a Dungeon for the entire Dungeon family, that was their debut album right there, was the melody
Mm-hmm.
and the instrumentals. You know what I'm saying? Even with Southern Playalistic, when they come up with the horns and the guitars and all that stuff, you know what I'm talking
Different
about? We were used to that. Cause we is used to, you know what I'm saying, West Coast, you know what I'm saying,
vibe.
aggressive beats, you know
Right.
what I'm talking
Hard.
about,
Hard.
Drake, you know what I'm talking about, Ant Banks, you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying, the West Coast style. So they actually had a band. They had like, you know what I'm saying, like, percussions and all that stuff. And
Right.
when Cash came through, they were just doing their thing. And on the West Coast, of course, you know what I'm saying, we're known for, smoking weed. So one of
Mm-hmm.
the main songs that we embraced was crumbling herb. You know what I'm saying? So we used to play crumbling herb all the time. But going to specifically me in Life, '94, man, that Southern Playalistic joint, we rolled that out from LA to West Palm Beach, Florida, to
Mm-hmm.
Kentucky for our summer vacation, back to Vegas, to Arizona, what I'm
Damn.
saying is that CD right there, we wrote that CD out, and it was
Mhm.
greatness. And to see and we was like, man, what they about to do next? What they going to do next? You know what I'm talking about?
They were dropping CDs left and right. It was almost like every year, every 2 years or year and a half, they were dropping CDs like
Right,
crazy. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
So,
right. So when you look at particularly in '94 when they brought when they dropped Southern Playalistic, I'm like, damn. You know what I
mhm.
mean? But then I started getting more intrigued
One of
about
my favorite
organizing.
songs is from there.
Say what
I
now?
think Hootie Who's on there, right? Hootie Who?
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
It was
about?
my
So yeah, who he was. Yeah. So when you think about what they did with that, but then you start getting intrigued in the fact that okay, these dudes are doing their thing, and it's not just Outkast because when Outkast came out, they're bringing homeboys on with them. You start thinking about who are these dudes right here? When Get Up and Get Out comes out with Goody Mobs on it. I'm like, who's the
right.
Goody Mob? Who are these dudes? You know what I'm saying? So they're exposing their homies and they're exposing more talent that the Dungeon family had. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That's just one CD. That's just one CD. And then the following year in '95, when Outkast comes out with Benz or a Beamer, you know what I'm talking about, on the New Jersey Drive soundtrack. I'm like, damn, these boys really doing it. You know what I'm talking about? So they're letting the whole world know, like, hey, we're not going nowhere. Because Outkast was booed a couple of times. Because when they went to the East Coast and they did this show, they got booed. And
Mm-hmm.
because people looking at them like, oh, y'all just down south dudes. Y'all don't know what y'all doing. And then hence a couple years later, that's when Outkast won their award. That's when Andre 3000 said the South got something to say. We're gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? So, and he wasn't wrong. But he wasn't by no means wrong with that.
They weren't Outcast at first, but they wanted to be, I think, Two Shades or something. Then they tried to come up, but they didn't go with that name at first because there was a group already called like Four Shades, and then they came out with Outcast, and they decided to come out with Outcast because they felt like they were like the mistress of the group or whatever from the way they were dressing and stuff like that, or like that's how they felt like when they went to school or whatever. From what if I remember from what I was reading or whatever. But at first they were trying to go with like Two Shades or something like that before they came up with the group name Outcast.
Mm, hmm.
So
That's
you
Yeah,
dope.
know,
for sure, for sure.
mm-hmm.
But then, like I said, '95 they do their thing. But then '95 comes around. It's
Good.
not
Let's say
about
time out real quick. Time out if I can deal with view of us. Hold up. The origin, right?
Mm-hmm.
A dungeon family. You know,
Yeah,
because we look at Big Boy, you know what I'm saying, and
mm-hmm.
Andre, the origin of it. Shout out East Point, Tri City High Schools.
mhm.
That's when they all met. That's when, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying, Dre met, you know what I'm saying, Big Boy. And that's when they start doing their thing. And then that's when they bring over these cats from the West Side, from East Point, from College Park and everything. So I had to shout out the Tri Cities because, you know, Debo Vibes, he went, you know, boom, 94, 95 and everything. But we gotta go to the origin of it, you know what I'm saying? Like Tri
yeah,
Cities, you know what I'm saying? Like they're literally rapping in the dungeon, literally in like these basements and shit like
mm-hmm.
that.
Yeah, yeah, they're in the
You know what I'm
basement. Yeah.
saying, man? So it's like so. But yeah, go ahead. So I decided to
No, no,
shout the
you can. No,
Tri
that's
City.
good.
You know
That's
what I'm
good.
saying,
That's
man?
good. That's good.
Because we got to really show the world like DF Dungeon Film. You know, Cujo. First of all, I would encourage anybody if you have not seen Goody Mob on Drink Champs, you gotta see it. You
Mm-hmm.
gotta see it. It's literally 4 hours of just like Goody Mob just talking, and they're just dropping knowledge, talking about what they've been through, all kind of stuff like that. But
Right.
Cujo Goody, I love how he said this, cause Nori he kept talking about down south rap, down south, and here Cujo he'll always correct him. He say, "Are you talking about down south rap, or are you talking about Atlanta?"
Atlanta rep. Hmm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how proud they were of the A,
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, yeah, we're from the South, but we got our own little world going on right here in the A inside 285. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just had to shout out the Tri Cities. Because we really got to, you know, understand like DF, they come from some humble beginnings, but everything started in the A. Everything
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
started, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The SWATs, you know what I'm saying? East
You
Right.
Point.
can't, but at the same time, you can't. Hey, you can't leave outside with a cab either, bro.
Yeah, we go.
And I thought it started in didn't it
We gonna
start
get
in
into
like
that.
Rico's mother's basement?
Right,
They
yeah.
first
The
started
dungeon,
recording,
yeah. They
right?
named
The
it a
dungeon,
dungeon.
right? Is the
All
basement
that.
of his mother's house
Right.
or whatever, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
All
That's
that.
why they
But
call it
yeah,
a dungeon.
Yep.
go ahead. But yeah, like I said, man, it's like DF is like when you talk about D, we got to slow this thing down and just really just break down the greatness, the supremacy of Dungeon Family. That's why I told Deboe'S when we said, okay, let's have our own little down south. I said, nah, we need to have our own show for Dungeon Family because the things that they have done for music, for the culture, not just for Atlanta but worldwide, is
Hmm.
amazing.
Yeah.
Like
Especially in
Debo
the
Bob said,
2000s.
like Debo Bob said, he's on the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He in LA and
yeah.
people in LA bugging out over Outkast. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Yeah.
man, I mean, we gonna give Outkast their flowers tonight. I mean, we're gonna give Dungeon Families own
DF,
flowers
yeah.
tonight because I mean it's just this thing is so major what they've done. To me, it's all about the experience. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, Debo Vibes,
Mm-hmm.
man. You was going to talk about '95. Go ahead, man.
No, let me backpedal right quick. As you were talking, I was thinking about something. So my first time ever, actually, me and Light's first time ever in Atlanta was '94. We were driving through it, and as we're driving through, we're on 75, 85, going. You know, what I'm saying because we're making our way from Florida up to Kentucky for vacation, to visit our relatives for the summer. And as I'm driving through Atlanta, well, he was driving. I was just chilling. As we're driving through Atlanta, I'm looking around. I'm like, okay, I can see what they're talking about. This is a vibe, right? This is real laid back. You know what I'm talking about? It's down south. You know what I'm saying? The
Mm-hmm.
vibe and just the way that they portrayed it. Now we didn't stop nowhere. We just drove straight through.
So you just
We
like put on the radio and heard it, and then was
Yes,
like, "What
yes.
is this?" And then let me go buy the CD. Is that how it was? Like you because
Well,
you know how you go through certain states, and then you know back then it's not like we had like what we have now. We could play our Bluetooth on our phones, stuff like that, right? So
mm,
a lot of times you if you ain't burning CDs, listening to it in your car, you listen to the radio station. So
right.
is that how
Well,
you came across it? Because you said you were driving across the state. So is that how you found like you heard the sound from the radio station first?
no, 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 no. We are all right. This is summer '94. So I was
Oh,
already I
okay.
was already privy to you know what I'm saying the
'Cause
cast.
yeah,
I
yeah.
was just talking about the city of Atlanta. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
okay.
The city of Atlanta. We driving through and they playing R. Kelly, you know what I'm talking about on
Right.
the radio and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, it's like this is laid back vibe and stuff like that.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But going to '95, when you think about another thing, if I keep going back and forth about Atlanta, because Atlanta to me is all about what's let me bring it back. DF brought Atlanta to the entire world.
Mhm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
The way they were rapping. You know what I'm saying? Talking about headland the law. I'm like, what the headland the law? What the hell are they talking about? They talking about you know what I'm saying, East Point. You know what I'm
Right.
talking about? You know what I'm saying? I caught the A6, I throw your head to Decatur. They start talking about Decatur. You know what
Mhm.
I'm talking about? And so I'm like, okay, now in '95, we drive through here again. And the first time we drive through is summer '95. We driving from Kentucky to Atlanta, and we were blessed enough to hear cell therapy. I
Mhm.
heard cell therapy for the first time ever in downtown Atlanta. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh.
And I'm like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? It was a Hot 975. Hot 975. And it was a goodie mob. And the thing about it is, I'm like, they really represent their city. You know what I'm talking
Mhm.
about? And the dichotomy with the goodie mob and Outcast. You know, Outcast known as like the pimps and the players and everything.
Right.
Where Goody Mob was like they're a little more raw, they're a little more country. You know
But
what
they're
I'm
also
saying?
more conscious too.
More conscious. You know what I'm talking about? So that
Mhm.
did something. That's why I was like, and then you know what I'm saying? In my
Goody
mind I was
Mob
like,
brought in is that Goody Mob brought in CeeLo Green too?
yeah, yeah,
He introduced
CeeLo, yeah, yeah,
CeeLo
CeeLo,
Green, right?
Timo, Cujo, and
Mhm.
Gip.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for sure. But and then I was like, okay, all right. So you find out these dudes are associated with Outcasts. And it's like, man, these dudes got something going on. They really got something. Like, let me ask you a question right quick. When did you realize, like, okay, it's not just Outcast, it's also Goody Mob. You know what I'm talking about? It's also Society of Soul. You know what I'm saying? It's Big Rube. You know what I'm talking about? At that point, we realized, like, man, these cats got it going on, man.
Get up, get out.
Mm.
Of course. For sure.
That right
Hell
there,
yeah, for sure.
because at that point I said, okay, the first joint, CeeLo, I recall never graduating at
Waiting at
all.
all.
Sometimes I feel like just a disappointment to
Appointment to
y'all. It's
y'all.
like at that point he got me. You know what I'm saying? The
Mm-hmm.
video of them at East Point in the projects. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's when I knew it was more than just Big Boy and Dre. This thing
Right.
is like a family.
Right. That, yeah, exactly, bro. Yeah. And
Right.
that's what I'm saying. Like, that part, I'm like, man, like you said, I don't recall ever graduating at all. And I was like, matter of fact, we had this, we aging ourselves. Me and Life had a CD single of Get Up and Get Out. And
Mm-hmm.
there was a version on there which is Goody Mob. You know what I'm talking
Yep.
about?
You give me my
Mm-hmm.
version. Yep.
The Goody Mob version. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna talk about she was only 10, 94. Hey, you know,
Thanks for making us feel old, sis.
bam. It's all to the G. It's all to the G. We're here to educate. It's all to the G. It's all to the G. It's all to the G. But yeah, though, man. But like when Goody Mob came out, I'm like, okay, this boy's doing something, and that's when we start realizing that it's not just the cast. It's
Mm.
Goody Mob too. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And then you mix in Society of Soul. You know what I'm talking about? Sleepy Brown.
Mm-hmm.
And then you start seeing the work that Organized Noise is doing. And Organized Noise, part DF, RIP, Rico Way, Sleepy Brown.
Steve Brown did TLC
Yeah, exactly.
Waterfall, right?
Yeah, speak on that. That's what I was going on. Speak on that.
I mean, I don't know a lot. Like I said, I wasn't a big. I would say in the '90s, I probably only liked a few songs here and there. I didn't really get into like Outkast and stuff until like they came out with uh the album. I think it was in '98, right when Rose Parks that
Mm-hmm.
album, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like the art of
Aquemini.
storytelling, right? I used to love
Mm-hmm.
that song. So that's when I kind of really got into it. But when their other CDs came up before that, I would like one or two songs maybe off of each like album or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
just like any other thing, like when you look at when I found out about like TLC and Steve Brown doing part like helping them do their waterfall. I mean, because that was one of their best. TLC had, I mean, Waterfall was one of their like top number one songs at
Yeah, yeah. Waterfall was one. There
Rise,
was without question their most successful song they ever had.
right? And that's so
Right.
that's what guys. That was just
Yeah,
that's great to
organized.
know that
Yeah.
he was part of that. But it makes sense, with all that, just like with CeeLo Brown and stuff.
Hmm.
Miss Savage,
So
she brought up TLC, and I had no. That was all I knew about Atlanta was TLC.
Hmm.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? So I
yeah.
thought pretty much TLC was pretty much like the voice of Atlanta, and that's why I
Mm,
mean they start with the face and everything. But if you recall, vibes from Miss Savage, the very first intro, the Southern Playlist, the album, you
mm-hmm.
have Peaches on there, Peaches, and what she doing? Vibes, what she doing? College Park,
Hmm.
East Point,
Yeah.
Rye,
Yeah.
Swats.
They
Oh,
carried it.
she's like, and that's what kind of just like, okay, I don't know nothing about Atlanta.
But I
Don't
like
know
the way
what
she's
the
saying
hell.
it. Yeah, I like what
Don't
she's
know
saying.
what the hell she talking about. But I'm hooked because it's like no, for real, because like, see here's the thing, like what Bob said. I mean, it starts with Cass, of course, Outcast, but to me, it's the whole DF thing.
Like a family tree.
They they had so much passion for Atlanta.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even like the interlude when the plane was coming in, we are
Mm-hmm.
Right.
now
Will,
descending the
welcome to
Hartsfield
Atlanta. Yeah,
International
yeah,
Airport. We
yeah.
like to welcome you to Atlanta. We
Mm-hmm.
had clear blue skies over Atlanta, and then it says right there you see the Georgia Dome. But then they say what they
Which,
say
by the way, still flies a Confederate
still
battle
flies the
flag.
Confederate banner flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
They
it's
were
kind of
conscious.
like this
They were
this
conscious, yo.
They still
conscientious,
do
right?
out
Yeah,
here.
exactly. So it's like I'm hooked on this stuff right here. You know what I'm saying? So like
Mm-hmm.
what Devo Vaz said when we were driving through the city in '95. Like he said perfectly. They are really repping the A. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They're really representing Atlanta, and that's why it's all about the experience. To me, when you talk about DF, it's decades of experience for me and
Yeah.
Vibes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but go ahead, Vibes, man.
Yeah, no. So yeah, so So you listen to Goody Mob, and I'm like, okay, these boys doing it. They really, really doing that damn thing. And I think between when Goody Mob dropped their album in '95, and
Mm-hmm.
you're really not hearing from nothing from Outkast, it was cool because we were
Yeah.
still getting a taste of Atlanta, and that's from Goody Mob. So to me, that was a perfect blend right there. So because in '94 you got Outkast, in '95 LaFace, Rico Wade, them boys. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and drop Goody Mob, which almost didn't happen. Did y'all know that Goody Mob almost didn't happen
No, I didn't
because
know.
so Ray Murray told a story that he said LaFace Records was super cool with Outkast
Right.
because they were just, you know what I'm saying, they were just, you know what I'm saying, cool group. All
Mm-hmm.
right. And he said the main thing that the main reason that Goody Mob almost didn't make it
Mm-hmm.
because LA Reid wasn't comfortable with Goody Mob. And L.A. Reid said, well, basically saying, no, these, Outkast is cool, but these dudes are too real. They
Right.
too country. They too conscious. They, you know what I'm saying? So Goody Mob almost didn't happen. But Rico Wade was like, no, these are our guys and stuff. We're gonna make it happen. You know what I'm
Right.
talking about? So you look at that right there, and you look at like and Life said a little bit ago, man, like the consciousness that Goody Mob had. So you look at Outkast, you know what I'm saying, the pimps and the players, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing, at the club and everything. But then you
Mm-hmm.
got the homeboys, Goody Mob, who is like, you know what I'm saying, teaching you. If anything, I can say anything, man, Goody Mob, they were teachers. They taught
Mm-hmm.
you. They were like, you know what I'm saying, expressing their feelings about what was going on in the world and their take on it. You know what I'm
Right.
talking about? But when they came out in '96, well, not '96, but the album came out in '95, but their song Soul Food that Goody
Mm-hmm.
Mob had, unbelievable. You know what I'm talking about? And the thing about, and another thing Ray Murray said in an interview I saw with him a couple years ago, Goody Mob was some talented motherfuckers where they ain't just rapping. Them boys can sing. Them
I mean,
boys
a
can
lot of
actually
people
sing.
under their,
We all
a
know
lot of
CeeLo. I
people
mean,
under
CeeLo can sing,
their.
but so I'm sorry.
No, I was saying a lot of people in that, like under the Dungeon family, like you want to say like tree, a lot of people there that they had on their family tree is rappers and singers. You know,
Right,
just like
right.
I think I know this is like more into the 2000 when Future came out because Future's under them too. I didn't realize he was like the first one to really start autotune. Like he's the one that actually pioneered autotune. Future
Mm.
did,
Hmm.
and I
Okay.
read
I
that.
mean,
I was
Ray, yeah, I
like,
mean, Future was Rico Wade's cousin.
yeah,
So the whole,
so
yeah, so Future is like
that's
literally in there
crazy.
watching everything. Shit,
Right,
I told,
right.
yeah, I
But I
totally
didn't
get
know he
that. Makes sense.
pioneered that autotune because once autotune came out, everybody became, a rapper and a singer at that point. Everybody. So that was pretty. When I read that, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
what's
like,
up.
that's information to know about. Not to jump ahead of '90s, but
No, it's
yeah,
all good. It's all the same though.
yeah, it's all under
It's
that
all the
family
same. It
tree.
really is. And here's the
Yeah.
thing about so one thing, Miss Saps, we're gonna do today is like we're not really just focused on '90s. We're doing like Dungeon Family. So it can be 2000s. We got some good 2000 hits. We're gonna talk
Oh
about
yeah.
too. So yeah. So but
My
yeah, no, you're right though,
favorite
man. Yeah.
CD from Outkast is in 2000 when they had
Yeah.
like CD one and two. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
my favorite one. So I love that CD. I like this two more than I like this one, but
Yeah,
you know.
I got a question for both of y'all in a little bit. You know what I'm
I
saying? I'm
already know
gonna
what
ask
you're
you.
gonna ask. I already know what you're gonna ask.
What you gonna ask? Go, you
No,
might as well go ahead. Why would you say it and then not even ask? You might as well just go and ask it.
It's called a lead up.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and do your lead up.
No, no. What say? What? All right, Life, my twin brother. He's using. You know what I'm saying, the twin vibe and everything. He's saying that he already knows what I'm going to ask. What's my question?
which one's
Oh, you got
better?
the twin
For
vibe.
the 2003, gonna ask which one you like, the Big Boy one or the Drake one, the Love Below or Speaker
You're half
Box.
right. You're half right.
And my response is Speaker Box all day.
What?
Right.
Love below.
Right. You're half right. My question was going to be, you know what I'm saying, down the road once we got to that point, I was going to ask which CD is better, Southern Playalistic, Cadillac Music, or Stank on You.
Oh.
I can ask you right now.
Mm,
I'm just asking. I'm literally asking right now.
I gotta go with the
Hmm.
debut because I think that Outkast one of the best debut albums of all time.
Hmm.
But with that said, Stankonia is like, You talking about so fresh, so clean, bombs over
Oh yeah,
Baghdad, Miss
Miss
Jackson.
Jackson,
You know what I'm
B.O.B.
saying? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
they came
They
hard
came
on
with
you.
hit
You
Man,
know,
after
hey
hit
man,
after
spaghetti
hit.
spaghetti junction, call
Yeah.
Spaghetti
before I
Junction, man.
come,
Mm-hmm.
toilet
Yep.
tissue.
There was like
Hey
hit
man,
after hit
stank
after hit
love,
on
Man,
there.
stank love,
stank
Yep.
gangster
love. You know what I'm
shit.
saying? Yeah,
Yeah.
man. They had
Yep.
That's
gangster
why
with that motherfucker.
again,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
what I'm asking.
It's,
Right.
I mean, okay,
Because hey, life, you just went down a list.
Yeah.
it was cold. I
It
ain't gonna
was
lie.
that's what I
Don't get
said.
me
It was hit
don't, but
after hit after hit on that one.
yeah, but I
If you
mean,
remember earlier, I said 2000 on is when like it just felt like they just blew up. They were already, but I'm saying like once like I feel like after 98, like especially when Rosa Parks and all that came out, that
Mm.
it's like bam. It was like after that CD was CD after CD. It was like double
yeah.
CDs, hit after hit after hit after hit. It was like you were going to the store and buying Outcast CDs every year, literally every year.
And the thing about it is, I keep going back to, you know what I'm saying, Outcast. They say Outcast is everlasting. They are. Because in
Mm-hmm.
'96, me and Life were living in Arizona, and
Oh,
Outcast second
shout out
CD
to
come out.
Arizona, AZ in the house.
Yeah, shout out to AZ in
Shout out to
Mm-hmm.
Bay
'96.
Club. We was representing Mesa, Arizona, right next to Arizona State University.
Oh, okay, that's where my
Shout out to
sister and my brother live.
West Main Street, Mesa, Arizona.
If
Where
that,
we're legends on
But they
West
don't
Main
live in
Street,
I'm gonna tell
Mesa.
man.
we were no. Hey,
We're
yes,
They
we
live
were.
in
We were on.
Arizona.
Yeah, we was on Dobson South Main Street, and
West Main Street. We was on
West, yeah, West
Dobson,
Main, yeah,
West Main
Dobson
Street.
West Main Street.
I love Arizona.
So Life said something a little bit ago in passing, but when he says that we were legends that year, some for good reasons, some for
Y'all was
bad reasons.
legends in
We
Arizona.
in
In
1996, man,
1996,
we were the
everybody knew the
twins.
How was
twins.
y'all legends?
Everybody,
Like
yes, we were the street. Come on now, hey,
slanging. What was y'all
hey.
doing?
Okay,
How was
oh
y'all
well, okay,
legends?
well, now, okay, we're off topic. Well, I'll talk about it. Okay,
We
this
always
is
go off
before
topic.
this before social media. This is
Mm-hmm.
before cell phones. This is before all beepers and shit. Well, they beep, but listen, Miss Savage. One night, me and Deboe'S, we full of St. Ives or oldie. We just drunk off our asses, right?
Mm-hmm.
We had nice crib.
Oh, hold up, no, don't.
We had
No,
well, yeah, well, okay, well, hold on now. Okay,
that was
it
that
was
was you,
oldie.
man.
Hey, my sister-in-law still
It,
in the chat. She in Arizona
it,
right now. Check up and see if
it was
they
old.
legends.
Hold up, we weren't drinking no St. Ives in Mesa because they didn't have St. Ives out there. We were drinking
True. Okay,
oldie.
I stand corrected. You're right. I stand corrected. I stand
But every
corrected.
now and then we had St. Ives, but most part it was oldie anyway. We were full of some oldie, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we had a nice crib. We people in the neighborhood they knew the twins. You know what I'm saying? So we was like, you know what? Let's throw a party.
Mm-hmm.
Summertime. Let's throw a party. I was like, all right, whatever. We'll all right, cool.
Right.
Miss Savage, no flyers, no nut. It's just all
Okay.
word of
Yeah, word of
mouth
mouth. All word of mouth. Real
that
talk.
Y'all threw a party?
no, I don't call it a party. I call it, it was an event. It was an event, Miss Savage. Word
What?
of mouth. We must have had like 100 rolling through there in a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment. Hey, and the cool thing
Did
about
y'all
was
make
when
money? Did y'all charge at the door like we did back in high school? Like 20 at the door, 5 at the door.
No, we let fools in. Shit, come through. Just come
just
through.
bring
For
just
one,
bring
okay.
some
For one, we had no idea
It was gonna be that
this
big.
party was gonna blow the fuck up. And looking back now, and you know what I'm saying, at my old age, I'm like,
Right.
damn. I'm trying to figure out, damn, what the neighbors thinking about that shit.
they was
Right.
cool. They didn't say shit.
They
They
was
was
cool as
cool.
fuck. You know what I'm
No
saying?
cops
Right.
and nothing like that. Music was blasting. You know what I'm saying? We no. So Miss Savage, we didn't ask to bring some drink. Bring some drink. You know what I'm saying? Bring some
Mm-hmm.
drink to the
Yeah, bring a
party.
little
You know what
drink,
I'm saying?
but they
Yeah.
brought a large drink.
Yeah, I
They
mean, Miss
brought a large
Savage, it was
drink.
going down. It was going down, Miss Savage. It was like this night, summer 1996. The twins had Mesa,
Okay.
Arizona on lockdown. On lock. So,
Oh
anyway,
shit!
you know, let's keep the
Hey,
little story.
hold up. We talking too much, man. She talking about she work for the city of Mason and shit. We might want
I
to chill
just
up.
saw I worked for the city of
Yeah,
Mesa.
she work for the city. She might do some backlogging and checking and shit. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
hey, man, if she can go back 30 years, a shout out to her. She can go
Yeah,
back fucking
she
30
might
years.
go back. You know what I'm saying? Look at police records and shit. You know.
Hey, no, there's a statute of limitation after 20
So,
years.
yeah,
Can't happen.
thank you.
There's
Statute of
statute
limitations.
of
We good. We
limitations.
good. Our hands are clean. Hey,
She was only 12 back
Our
then.
hands are clean. You right. Statute of limitations. Yeah, y'all can't do shit to us. Y'all
It
should
was
arrest us when you had a chance. Not now. Go ahead,
Oh
Lyfe.
no,
My
my
bad.
god.
no. That's all. Hey, man. Let me tell you. No, he had brought up 96. I think he's gonna talk about ATLs or whatever. Yeah,
Mhm.
96 was dope, but yeah, man, Miss Savage,
But Arizona was
we shut it down.
y'all shut down Arizona, huh?
We shut the Twins shut down Arizona. You laugh. That's you like
You're looking at us because she really no. It's all through G. Don't worry about it. She cannot digest what we're saying. We literally shut that
I
damn. That
cannot.
she laughing like we
all right,
laughing something like
let her
that.
laugh. Let her
What?
laugh. It's all good.
Like,
It's all
I'm
good.
not
what you
laughing
laughing
at
about?
y'all. I'm just saying, I'm trying to visualize. Now y'all shut down Arizona like y'all just had like a party or something.
I guess you had to be there.
I guess I had to be there. Y'all got photos?
Hell no.
Yeah.
Ain't
Hell
no photo.
no. If I did, I burn them motherfuckers.
I'm saying. Y'all got them receipts?
No, we don't. That back in
I'm
our heathen.
kidding.
That's back in our heathen days.
Oh, part of them heathen days.
Yeah, part of
Okay.
heathen days. The Arizona, we told that one time that's the Arizona days back in the night. That's when
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying. We had that one girl who she was infatuated with twins. We like fuck it, and she bought all that damn food. Then we dropped her ass.
Yeah, Stacy.
Yeah,
That's like
Stacy
the
for sure.
worst. Stacy was her name?
And we did shit. We did shit without no second thought.
That's y'all be saying I messed up. That is the
We told her
total
to put. Hey,
that is
listen, Miss
total
Savage.
messed up
We
right
told her
there.
put that shit in the refrigerator in the cabinets. Get the fuck on.
Yeah, get the fuck on. She left.
Fuck
She
on.
closed the door. We got her 40s and we got her cook on.
Was it a white girl?
Oh, no damn white girl.
No. I was
She was
going, I was
sister.
just guessing it was Stacy.
She was a sister.
You know what I'm
What?
saying?
A sister did
Yeah, of course. We were Miss Savage. We were the twins. You
Which-
don't understand that. We were
She
the
really
twins.
it's all to the G. She's not gonna understand what the fuck we saying. We were certified hoes, and the whole city. Well, not okay. Yeah,
the whole
yeah.
city of Arizona or Phoenix?
I didn't know Arizona was a city.
I'm about to say the whole city of Phoenix, but the state of Arizona. Sorry.
No, just
Must be
Mason.
that Nevada
Just,
education.
just that little segment of West Side, Mesa, East Side. You know what I'm saying? Tempe.
Wow. That's when your brother was raw dogging everything through, I'm surprised y'all ain't got more babies out there.
No, I was doing condoms back then. I was stupid. I was
You were doing okay, so you're doing condoms back there, but you raw dogging today.
I was young. I was young and stupid.
You
I was young
still
and stupid.
stupid when it comes
Young and
to
stupid.
having sex.
You're not catching what he's saying. He said I was young and stupid. I was using condoms.
Oh yeah, what? No, that was smart. And that's why I
He's
said
saying it was stupid that he was using condoms.
I was young and stupid.
you.
I was young and stupid.
But
Yeah,
you
I
feel
was
like
young
you
and
smart today because you out raw dogging?
stupid. Yeah, 50 years old.
That is the most dumbest thing you could be
I
doing.
don't know no man they 50s putting a damn condom on. That's wild. For
What?
real. That's another topic. We talk about that on Savagely Uncut. We'll talk about that.
Okay.
Anyway.
Oh, like
But
we don't
anyway,
talk about other stuff on this show. I could have swore last week we jumped on subject. It was talking about
which
me.
is why I'm trying to keep
Oh.
things on. Listen, we are giving homage to DF, and I want
We're
to.
going to we're going
off
to
topic,
DM.
you know what I'm
Let's go
saying?
about DM
Oh,
right
okay.
quick.
Because I could have
Yeah.
swear I wanted to talk about R. Kelly last week. We barely got through a quarter of R.
Well,
Kelly.
that's R. Kelly.
Before I was in the hospital.
That's R. Kelly. We're talking about greatest tonight
Mhm.
in Dungeon
Okay.
Family. Let's pay homage to Dungeon
I
Family.
mean, CD
great.
too. The Love Below. That CD, had a lot of stuff on there. Sex stuff and everything.
Yeah, I gotta go with Speaker Box though. I love the way you move. It don't get no better than that.
I don't
like
know.
the way you move. The first time I heard that
Yeah,
song,
bro.
I was
But
like,
hold up. All right. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. You name another one.
I gotta
What?
name another one.
On that song? I mean, on
No,
Speaker
no,
Box?
no.
No.
Wait. I know what he's doing. Okay, all right. So on the Love Below, you had Hey Now,
Yeah,
you had
Prototype. Where
Boo
my
Boo Boo, and all that shit. Yeah, what's
yeah,
poppin'?
you
Yeah.
had Roses.
Valentine's Day.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Valentine's
my-
Day.
You had Vibrate. I'm
Listen,
gonna talk about Dome, man. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know what I'm saying. Hey y'all.
Prototype.
Prototype.
Mhm.
Valentine's Day.
The
You know
intro
what I'm
to Where
saying?
My Panties At. That
listen,
whole
it don't
intro.
get. I
is
mean
dope.
I mean, I like the way you
So you
move.
think Speaker Box is better than Love Below? Let me ask you a question.
This
If
too was off the hook.
okay.
No, that was this too.
No,
This
no,
too was nice.
yeah, no, I'm saying like the Love Below clearly was better than Speaker Box
Oh yeah, I only liked like 2 songs on
because
that.
you take this one song from Speaker Box. What about the rest of the CD?
I mean, I'm a big boy. Okay,
Now,
so
okay, let me take the back. Okay, you know,
hold
my
on.
bad. Let me time out. He had Roses on. The Roses was tight.
Yeah.
Rose was
You know,
cool.
Roses was cool. But as
Rose
far as like an actual the body
No,
of work,
we've had this conversation before. If we had, no division, but I'm saying if I had to choose between Dre and Big Boy, I ride with Big Boy. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I like this. But listen, the whole album, the whole album was banging. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. No,
I
yeah,
think
no, yeah,
you know about. I
agreed.
just
yeah. I mean,
like
Speaker
we
Box,
always say on
dog. The Speaker Box below. My bad. I gotta say this. The Speaker Box below set records.
I did.
These motherfuckers have a bunch of Grammys in their motherfucking hands. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And now they're going to the fucking Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
hmm
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, yeah, there's
yeah.
no, you know what I'm saying,
There's no
wrong
wrong
answer.
answer.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you know,
There's no wrong answer.
it's just that, you know, I would rather rock out if I'm getting all right.
I'm gonna
If
be
let me ask you a
100.
question right quick. If you sitting back, you guys, you know what I'm saying, you got your cigar, and you just laid back, you get your chill on, and I gave you 2 CDs, one Speaker Box and one Love Below. You outside chilling at the spot, and you know the body work of each one.
Yeah.
Which one you playing?
If I have my cigar, I'm gonna go with Speaker Box, and here's why: because it has more of a down south flow to it. Andre 3000 on Love Below, he was pretty much very abstract, which is fine. That's what artists do. But you know, hey now, hey, well, yeah, that
Mm.
dope. It was dope. The whole thing is dope. But you ask me if what am I vibing to, then I'm gonna go
I know.
with oh shit. She got jokes over there. She can't find.
She can't find y'all legendary
Yeah.
All
Man,
night.
right.
listen,
Yeah,
man.
you don't need to. It's all good. You don't need to.
You can't find nothing in 1996. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Now, but hey, like I
It's
said,
all
I'll go
good.
speed box. You know what I'm saying? But he put a
Mhm.
cigar in my hand. I'm going for anything with. By the way, in about probably 20 minutes, we're gonna take this party to the car. I'm gonna light mine up. You know what I'm saying? So, cause Deboe'S got me on a cigar right now, so I'm gonna light one up in about 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, in 20 minutes, our show gonna be over.
No, no, no,
Last
no.
last week last week we went over fucking 2 hours, so why we gotta be over in 20 minutes?
Yeah, and an hour of that was about my sex life on fucking live.
It was not about your sex
It
life.
wasn't about
It,
your
it
sex
sure
life.
was. It was about
It
what I
wasn't about
It
like
your
was not
and
sex
what
about
I
your
life,
don't
sex.
yo.
You
like.
said about your sex life. It wasn't about your damn sex. We were just talking about scenarios. That's all. But listen,
No, you were talking about preferences,
So
and
when
I was
Outcast comes out in '96,
and
hmm
it's a little more different
still
feel.
tall guys. 5 minutes.
You know what I'm talking about? When Elevators comes out, me and you. When that video comes out,
Yeah, it was good.
you looking at like pimps and players, you know what I'm saying, for
Hmm.
players ball, you know what I'm saying, so the
Hmm.
playalistic, you know what I'm saying, get up and get out. And then all of a sudden, they got this video where they sitting walking through caves and stuff like that.
the
You know what I'm saying?
aliens.
Hey, look
Yeah.
at aliens, you know what
Aliens.
I'm saying?
Yep.
You know, they go, they go, oh, they look all crazy. They like looking like little torches in their hands. Like, what the fuck
Hmm.
is this shit?
Yeah.
Cass, what's going on, Cass? You know what I'm
Hmm.
talking about?
Different. It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
It
was
was
different.
different.
It was different as
Their
fuck.
album covers were like amazing too. So,
All album covers was done by Dre, but I mean, yeah, by Dre. Y'all know that. Y'all knew
oh,
that,
I
right?
didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
Oh,
Andre 3000. He's an artist. He did all the album covers with Outkast.
oh,
Well, I
nice.
know for the first two. Uh, I know the first two he did. I don't know about the other ones that he had. You know what I'm talking about. So,
Hmm. Oh,
but
okay.
yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
So you looking at a change from, you know what I'm saying, what they did in '94 to
Hmm.
'96. And I was like, man, this is real different right here, man. What the boys
Yeah.
doing? What they doing?
Hmm.
But they were
That's
still doing their thing though. You know what I'm saying?
true.
Because it was different. It was different. And it's something that we needed. You know what I'm talking about? Because when they dropped their thing, when they dropped the second album,
Hmm.
Elevators or ATL, I'm sorry, ATL, excuse me. That's when, you know what I'm saying, basically the only things that we had going on was Pac, All Eyes on Me. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And of course
Yeah.
Bone, you know what I'm saying, Bone had Crossroads and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Love that.
when they
Love that CD.
yeah, so when they did their thing, it's like, what the fuck these niggas doing? But it was interesting though. It was interesting though.
I got a quick question for both of
Yeah.
y'all. Because you have brought up AT aliens. What joint you like more, AT aliens or elevators?
I'm gonna say
Mm.
elevators.
Yeah, elevators. Okay,
Yeah, I got elevators.
that's what's up.
What about you?
Mm. I don't know because, like I said, back then I only liked a couple songs off of each one, but probably Italians. I probably like because I like more songs on that one.
I think
So
for me it's elevators because the beat, and like I
yeah.
mean,
How to
and
you
there's a
slowly goes
pound,
in.
pound, pound, and then like 3,000 come on. What you say? That's what you say. One for the money, yes
Money,
sir.
it's
Two for
two
the
for the
show.
show.
A
A
couple of
couple of
years
years
ago on
ago on
Headland
Headland
and the
and the
Low
Low
was a
was a
start of
start
something
something
good.
good.
You ain't
But
niggas
man,
for the
niggas rode the
martyr
martyr
through the
through
hood.
the hood.
Okay, so 10 seconds, 10 seconds in, martyr, Headland, the Low.
Hmm.
Got the 86 Lithonia to the K. I mean, it's A
So
town. You know what I'm
Atlanta, A
saying?
Town, bro.
Yeah, that's why I say, man. It's like I go with elevators all day. But yeah, but this side is right though. ATLs, I like ATLs because
Well,
of
they
the beat.
re-released it in 2021. They
Oh,
came
really?
back and they re-released it for the 25th anniversary.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay. That's what's up.
Yep. So you know, and which was good, and they had some other songs that they had added on to that. But yeah, so they re-released it back in 2021. They didn't do that with any other album.
I didn't
That was
know
the
that.
only one. Yeah, that was the only one
They
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 did for their
released
25th.
ATLians.
Yeah, in
Oh, okay. That's what's
2021
up.
as their 25th anniversary
Oh, it was.
album.
Oh,
So
okay, yeah, you're right. 25 years. Yeah, you're right. Okay, that's what's
yeah,
up.
so I mean,
Life, I got to ask you a question right quick, man. And we talked briefly about it, you know what I'm talking about. But you moved to Atlanta January 1st, 1998. Okay. And so you're finally in the city of Atlanta, man.
And Bible, so I get there and I'm hearing like shouty swing my way like 1,000 times in one day by KP and Envy.
shows me my way.
I literally heard that shit like I've never heard it before until I got to Atlanta. I literally heard that shit 1,000 times in one day. But go ahead, man. That's
Golly.
that's that's my first memory
Yeah,
coming
that's
to
hey,
Atlanta.
You don't
yeah.
Shouty
remember all
swing
the
my
words to
way.
it? I don't remember the chorus.
Yeah. But anyway, go ahead, bro.
So you get here,
Yes.
Shorty swing
and
my way.
then it's couple months later. You know what I'm saying? Goody Mob drops their second album,
Yes.
man.
Yes.
Tell me about that. Talk about that.
Great. Okay, so shout out to Greg Street V103. The first joint that I heard from them was They Don't Dance No More.
Hmm.
Mm,
And at that point, I was like, okay, they're not playing. They're not playing. And then they came out with Beautiful Brown Skin, which for me, that was like, see, here's the thing about Goody Mob. What kind of made them different from Outkast? Like, they're like you said, they're conscientious. They're telling that black woman, you are beautiful. You know what I'm saying? You my sister. I love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, CeeLo, he threw it down there. You know what I'm
That
saying?
Southern hospitality.
Right. But then they came out with, what I'm saying, like you said, like, with what's the other joint we was talking about? What's the talking about joint talking about earlier, Deboe'S? This is the joint. If you don't like where I stay, fly
Fly
away.
away.
Because you had so many motherfuckers who were moving to Atlanta and complaining
Mm-hmm.
Right.
about traffic, whatever, politics, whatever. So it's like, if you don't like where I stay, fly the fuck away. You ain't got to wait
Right.
none of the day. You know what I'm saying? But the story I have is shout out to Clayco, Clayton County. So on Mount Zion, across the street from South Lake Mall. We going back to 1998. I
Okay.
believe now it's some beauty salon or it's a beauty store, whatever. But back in the day,
Mm-hmm.
it was warehouse music,
Hmm.
and that's where everybody went in Clayco to get their stuff. Now back in the day, it wasn't Mount Zion; it was called Morrow Industrial Boulevard. So from my old Clayton County heads out there, it's across from South Lake Mall,
I
right?
didn't know that.
Yeah, well, yeah, you use that, man. You Morrow Industrial Boulevard, from Terra Boulevard all the way to Highway 54. It was called Morrow
Oh,
Industrial
okay, that
Boulevard.
segment. That yeah. Oh yeah.
And then
That
once you
segment.
get past that, then becomes Mount
Right.
Zion.
Yeah. That
So
little segment. But that's where South Lake was and everything. Yeah. More industrial. Yeah.
Morrow
Okay.
Industrial Boulevard.
Yeah. For
So
sure. For sure.
so Hot 975. They said, yeah, hey y'all, Goody Mob gonna be in the building. They're gonna be down in Morrow. They're gonna be in Clayco. Sir, there was a line of at least 1,000 people waiting to get up in the warehouse music just so they
Hmm.
can meet Goody Mob. That's the kind of
Um,
hold that they had. Now, before, Outkast came on, they album a little later on that year, right?
Hmm.
mm-hmm.
But for the first half of '98, it was all about Goody Mob. The vibe was just, and at that point, that being their second album, you know they were
Mhm.
coming strong. You know what I'm saying? The first one, we love it. The first one, like I said, soul food, therapy, and everything. This one had a different vibe to it. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? But yeah, so the vibe that I remember was back in spring '98 was when they came out. They don't dance no more, and it
And
was
that was my
different.
first. That was my first time in Atlanta when I came up here, March of '98 to visit Life, and then my first really full exposure to Atlanta.
Is that
That's
why
that
you moved to?
Goody
You decided to move to Atlanta? You went like when you decided to leave the West Coast. Was Atlanta your like ultimately your first choice? Like,
No, no, man. When I left the West Coast, you know what I'm saying. I had to move my mom. You know what I'm saying
mhm.
for a couple months. Then with
No,
Arizona.
she's talking about
I did the
'96.
Arizona experience.
Yeah, like
I moved down to Houston, Texas.
oh, okay.
Which,
Miss Savage, let me tell
yeah.
you something. We were so I don't know what Debo vibe because me and him were both talking about going to Atlanta. All of a sudden he flipped us and he wanted to go to Houston.
No, well, okay,
Right, Houston.
right. No, we were set. It was in '97. Shit really started getting out of control for me in life in Arizona. It was really getting out of control. Like,
Yeah, so Miss Savage, we were becoming
Obviously, if
legends.
y'all are legends, it was really getting
But
out of
what he said, what
control.
no, that was '96, but '97 we were becoming legends for the wrong reason. Pretty
for
much,
the
that's what he
wrong
said.
reasons.
Oh,
Yeah, it
okay.
was getting bad.
We'll leave it at that.
Really, yeah.
The next
You
time I
know
go
what
to
I'm saying?
Arizona, I'm gonna definitely
Yeah,
go to
because I'm
Houston.
gonna keep my mouth shut because we got Alma here. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on checks and balances and shit. No, no. But
How do you guys
we
go
were
from well, I don't mean to like go up a little bit. How did you guys feel going because you guys love uh who were we just talking about? Oh my god.
Good,
um
good him up.
yeah, but how'd you guys going from them and then them coming out with CeeLo and him dropping like fuck you? Was y'all like tripping when y'all heard that song? 'Cause I know I was
Well, I
tripping.
mean that you talking about like
yeah,
20
yeah.
years
I know,
apart.
but I'm
They're
just
truly different. I
saying,
mean,
like
you just went from
Yeah,
one perspective
I
to a totally
told you
different
because
one.
it's been stuck in my head ever since we said his name
yeah,
earlier. The song is literally in my head going that on
yeah.
replay
Fuck
right now.
you.
So
Yeah.
driving around town with the girl I know, you know.
Fuck you.
I mean,
But
yeah, what you
listen,
Change in my
CeeLo, let me tell you
pocket
something.
wasn't enough.
But shout out to CeeLo because when he became Gnarls Barkley, you know
Mm,
what I'm saying? Keep in
yeah.
mind now he's catering towards a totally different demographic now.
mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of white people who feeling Gnarls Barkley now. And
Yeah.
fuck you. So which is smart to do. Which is
It
smart to do. That's
was. It was
called
very.
evolving. So I was thinking about I mean going back from the from the '90s to where CeeLo Green is now, to me it's just evolution. That's all that is. Which makes him a genius, which is he's my
You can say,
but
hey, you say the same thing about Three Stacks.
Mm,
His evolution.
yeah.
yeah, he playing the flute. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. So
Hmm.
yeah. But no, so go back, Miss Abbott. So
Hmm.
we would play dominoes in Mesa, Arizona. I swear to you, we had a map of Atlanta on the table.
Okay.
That's how
Yeah,
we were
we would
so
study every day. We literally study every
we
day.
were like we you
Really?
know
Yeah,
what
it's
through
real.
hell
It
or
was
high
real for
water
sure.
through hell or high water we get into Atlanta. So that's how it happened. That's pretty much it. We were tired of Arizona. We were tired of the West Coast. We were act like we were being knuckleheads. We kind of, we were smelling ourselves, if you will.
Hmm.
And some people didn't like us smelling ourselves, and we were taking their girls, all kind of shit, and
Yeah, we were
That,
taking
oh,
niggas'
y'all
girls. We
take
was
the
like literally taking
girls,
niggas'
huh?
girls.
That's how
It was
let me come to high school with y'all. I just got
it wasn't
three
nothing
high
we
school
tried to
y'all
do.
and that y'all and today y'all. Like it's like three different versions. You know what I'm saying?
You're looking at what the yeah.
This version been the same.
You said it perfectly. Yeah, because the versions back in 96, 97, but 97 particularly. Yeah, it
So y'all went from high school because we graduated in '93. And in 3 years, y'all
yeah,
turned from high school versions to
right,
this version of y'all
right.
just running
of
Arizona
like you know what I'm saying, like
through
niggas want
hot
to kill us.
water.
Niggas really want to shoot us.
We had to get up out of
We had
there.
to get the fuck up out of there.
That is crazy.
You talking about like from graduating from '93 to '96, '97 is like going from 0 to 100. Pretty much, that's what we did.
Obviously.
That's what we did. We
And,
became
and
we
so
became
people were trying to
boys
kill
from
you
men.
not for slanging dope, but slaying your dick. Pretty much. sorry. I'm just trying to get.
It was wild because we were. I mean, but we were kind of knuckleheads. You know what I'm saying?
No, no, I was giving y'all shit.
It got crazy. It got crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds
So
like it.
yeah, it got crazy.
Sounds like it.
But
Hey
no,
y'all,
to answer your question, you were
hey,
asking
if you
how do we
could
do the West Coast
give
and
me one
South.
give me one quick second, y'all, because I'm having an issue with my computer. Give me 1 second, okay? Y'all keep talking. Give me about like 1 minute. All right.
Oh, okay. I'm
All right,
like,
so listen, while we do this, it's a good time for Miss Savage to discuss what you guys gonna be talking about on Savagely Uncut, your next show. Is that gonna be
oh,
live or no?
yes, we go live on Tuesday, the 28th. I'm really
Okay.
excited. We drop our last episode. Have you caught up on all our episodes?
Yeah.
We drop episode 5 Friday. Actually, I might drop it Thursday because we're gonna run our promo for our live on over the weekend. But
All right.
we drop our very last episode on this in a couple days, and then we go live on Tuesday. So
Oh,
on
okay.
Tuesday we're gonna go live and we're gonna talk about the rest of it, just the bad part of dating, and what comes from that. And then we're gonna talk about what we have going on in November, which let your buddies know, because we're definitely be doing and anybody watching the show, if you have a small business, y'all doing things, let us know, reach out to us, email us, drop us a comment, and let us know your handle, because we are definitely going to be sponsoring a lot of people in November, especially with the holidays coming up.
Yeah, so I would say
So
you can reach us easy. I mean, we saw right there Inverno Clothing. That's on IG, and
hmm
456. Name is nice, but it's the digit 4, the
hmm
word 5, the digit 6.
I'll have
So
you
reach
text it to
out
me, because
those.
I'm going to forget.
Yeah, I'll text it to you. Yeah,
I'll
reach out to those
remind you,
two
text
guys
it to
because
me,
they would
but let
love to
them
be on.
know. Right, let them know if they're not watching or whatever. Let's let them know. I'm gonna reach out to them, and then if they want to appear, when we go on live in November, we're gonna have everybody that, if they want to come in on one of our lives, we're gonna bring them up, have them talk about their business, put up their handles at the bottom, and let them know what it's about. If they have any specials coming up for the holidays, and then just kind of run it like that. So
Yeah, that's
it
what's
should be
up.
good. I'm excited about that. So you
So for
said
the
you caught
first,
up on all the episodes?
yeah, so for the first month, you guys feel it's pretty much just dating, the good and the bad of dating, then pretty much.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then next
Okay.
month will be, supporting all the small businesses with the holidays coming up. Then we're going to talk about families and stuff like that. What the holidays mean to people, you know,
Okay.
that also has bad and love and all that stuff. And, it has a little bit of everything, and
Mm.
then we'll get to the spicy stuff, around January and February, because, Valentine's is coming. So I'm
Okay.
pretty sure you'll be
Okay.
wanting to be on that one, when we
I will
spice
be
it
there.
up.
I will be there. No doubt. No
When we
doubt.
spice. What have you liked about Savagely Uncut so far when you're
I like
watching the
about
episodes?
because we see a different side of you. We see a side that's more you because we all clown this show, right?
We
But
do.
well on that show I see like more of the intellectual, the compassionate, more from a woman's point of view about what you and Lala discuss when it comes
hmm
to dating. You know what I'm saying? I like the pretty much how I told Deboe'S about this. We talking about the show today about how what we are looking for, which you and Lala are doing, is educating the men on certain things when it comes to a woman's point of view. Because as men, we make mistakes a lot, a billion mistakes, and we do it out of ignorance because we don't really know what a woman wants when it comes to emotion, when it comes to even financial stability and all that kind of things. That what you and Lala are doing is kind of putting things out there, but it starts with the foundations. Foundation is to me is dating, right? Because
hmm
in dating, you're starting to know somebody, right? So it's like it's
Right.
good for you to put out there the good and the bad, the good parts of dating, the bad parts of dating. So it'll let men and women for that matter, but I'm speaking as a man. Oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't have did that. Oh, okay, I see what Lala was talking about. So yeah,
hmm
that's pretty much what I like about the show so far. It's been pretty good. I like it.
I think.
Like it.
Thank you.
Like it.
I feel good when I hear good notes from y'all. So it makes me
Yeah,
feel good. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
I'm watching for sure.
awesome. And I always love good feedback. So that's great feedback. So so some of the people that I'll be talking about on the show have figured out it was them. So I've been getting some bad emails. I'm not name dropping. They know who I'm talking about exactly. So hopefully I don't show up on first 48.
Oh,
I know I joke about that, but a friend of mine jokes about that all the time. Lala's like, "Don't say that, Angie." I'm like,
right, right,
like
right.
I'm trying not to believe it, but lately these emails have been coming in. Like,
It's all
bitch,
good.
you
It's
talking
all
about
good.
me?
It's what it is. It's what it is. All right, so Deboe'S, he's back on. He's about to tap in. That's what's up.
Yeah, I
Okay.
got the. I don't know what hell what's going on my computer. My computer just started losing juice all of a sudden,
Did
and
we
its
lose
battery,
live?
the batteries. If we still talking, did we lose it live?
I'm just kidding.
No, you're being serious when you said
No,
that.
I was not being
I promise
serious.
you, that
Why
was a
would me
serious
and him
question.
go back and forth about my Saturday Night Cut show if I was really serious about that?
So
I'm just
pretty much
kidding.
my computer right now is upstairs getting
Mhm.
charged up upstairs in my house.
Upstairs. What the fuck you do?
You went
My computer's
upstairs.
upstairs in my house getting charged. It should
Oh,
be
okay.
resolved
All right.
momentarily.
You're a three-story
Did you
house.
move?
Okay.
Yeah, and so in '98, yes, so in 1998, Debo Lyfe moves to Atlanta, Georgia,
Mm-hmm.
and Goody Mob drops. Okay, cool. I'm in Atlanta. Okay, they don't dance no more. Okay, cool. All right, you know what I'm saying? Dungeon family doing that thing. I'll go
Right.
back down to Houston, and bam, just like that. Debo Lyfe. Tell us about Aquemini down here in Atlanta, man.
So wait, you go to Houston, life comes here, y'all split, and now you about to tell us what happened when you came to Atlanta?
No, I just came to Atlanta to visit him. I live in Houston. When I
Oh,
went up, yeah. Now I've lived in
okay.
Houston
I'm a
in
little
'98.
lost. I'm just trying to catch up.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I moved to Houston in '97. Oh, okay, so going back to what Life, we were supposed to move to Atlanta in '97. We had a plan and everything. It's a wrap. We're going to do it. We got to get the fuck out of Atlanta before someone shoots our asses. So we dipping. You know what I'm saying? Life's homeboy by the name of Josiah. He was like, "Yeah, man, what's going on, man? Man, I'm from Houston." You know what I'm saying? But actually, no, I take that back. He's my homeboy too. He's my homeboy too. We all went to school at Scottsdale Community College, and he was like, "Man, shit, what you doing this weekend?" I was like, "Nothing." He's like, "Man, come to Houston with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Come down H Town with me." I said, "Cool," because I went to H Town, and I was like, "Damn, H Town was tight." I
Mm.
loved Houston, Texas.
Really?
Loved Houston,
I've
Texas.
only been to Dallas, so
Houston is
it's a different breed.
I love Houston, Texas. I get back. It's the Fourth of July weekend in
Mm-hmm.
1997. I get back. I'm like, bro, I'm moving to Houston. And Life was like, damn, okay, well, I guess, you know, so he dipped, you know what I'm saying, somewhere
Mm-hmm.
else. And he finally decided to come up to Atlanta in '98. You know what I'm saying? So that's where that happened.
Oh, okay.
Right. So originally, yeah, for sure. We were supposed to move to Atlanta in '97.
Miss
You
Savage,
know what
you
I'm
know
saying?
what?
Before someone smoked our
You
asses.
know what, Miss Savage, you know what happened?
What happened?
He was right. He went down to Houston with our homeboy Josiah. Now the plan was for me and him to go to Atlanta in '98.
Mm-hmm.
He goes on Houston. He fucked some girl. Next thing you know, he said he want to move down there. So it must have been some hellified pussy or something like that.
I have no idea what
He's
you're talking
changed his
about.
mind. He went like a different 360.
I have no
Oh,
clue
I
what you're
got
talking
he
about.
said he fucked somebody.
I have no earthly idea what you're talking about.
And that's the story right there. I just gave you Miss Light just gave you the real. I don't know what the fuck he talking about. I just gave you the
Right.
real.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Yeah, so that country,
He got some of that country bumpkin
that,
Yeah,
that
no,
love.
country
there's some
time.
good at none. There's some stallions down in Houston, Texas, but the story he was told, I have no idea what he's talking about. Put that
Did
on
you ride
mama.
a horse
What,
while you were out
all
there?
right, let's do this. What you just said, put that on mama.
Don't put it on nobody.
Thank you. Now,
Ride a horse while you were in Texas?
now, huh?
Did you ride a
Exactly.
horse?
Mm-hmm.
Say what?
Did you ever ride a horse when you were in Texas? Don't they got horses up there?
They got horses in Ellerwood, Georgia, which is 5 miles away from me. They got
They
horses
do.
everywhere.
They do. I got offered a
They
horse.
got horses in Decatur,
Right,
Georgia.
They do. They do have horses out here. They do.
They got
But I
horses
was asking,
everywhere.
did you get you a big cowboy hat when you was in Texas?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course I did.
You did? You
Yeah.
still got it?
Yeah,
Miss Savage, you can ride
I
Miss
got. Hey,
Savage, you
matter of
ride
fact,
horses?
matter of fact, I got
I
boosted
rode a horse.
spurs. I got boosted spurs and everything.
I'm
Goddamn.
sure you have. I'm
I've
sure you have.
rode some horses.
I'm sure you have.
Yep. Sure. Yep.
When
Stallions.
when Aquemini comes out,
I'm sure you
Black
have.
stallions.
what was your
All right.
impression of Aquemini? Because I think it was Skeward and Barber. Was that the first one that came out?
Mm-hmm.
When Cass came out with
Shout
that?
out. Yeah, okay, so shout out to Hot 97.5, DJ Nabs, Princess Ivory, Shaka Zulu. Summer 98, they start playing Future Flavor. For those who don't know, that's where Chris Lover and Poon Day started. Now,
Really?
if I was to ask Father Walker say who is Chris Lover, most people like, what the hell are you talking about? Well, we all know that's Luda. That's Ludacris. Ludacris was
Yeah.
Chris Lover.
Right.
He has his
Love
own show.
Ludacris. Mm.
Yeah, he has his own show. Him and Poon had their own show called Future
Still
Flavor.
waiting to run into him out here somewhere.
Yeah, from 9 to 12 every Sunday night on Hot 97.5. They had a show called Future Flavor. They played all the hits.
Hmm.
So they came out and they played Skew and the Barbie. Next thing you know, Airplane playing Skew and the Barbie.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that was a dope right there. And at that point, we're like, oh shit, they coming out with something. They
Right.
come out with
Because
something. You
it
know
had
what
been
I'm saying?
2 years.
Yeah, and the thing about what was so cool about it is now, this is the first time that they're bringing like East Coast. That's Raekwon on that joint. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Right?
And on, and on top of that, life, this is really the first album they had where they were really producing their own shit. Of course, organized noise is still in the equation, but
Hmm.
this is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we got this. You know what I'm saying? We can do our own thing. You know what I'm saying? Not saying they're going to separate themselves from DF or not separating themselves from, you know what I'm saying, from organized, but they became more artistically, sound as far as their production is concerned with them.
I like it when Big Boy started skewing Barbie. He said from East Point to Chi-Land.
Mm-hmm.
So he's giving it from ATL in New York City. And then he said, y'all better know that. For those who don't know, back in like 98, 9, everybody in Atlanta saying, know that, know that, know that. Y'all better know that.
We
You know
the
what I'm saying?
East Side Thug Players.
I think
You know
everywhere you
that.
go, you have your own slang. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or they
But
talk. When I first got here, not change subject a little bit. When I first got here, the slang, the country slang out of some of these guys, the southern, like that, the way that they talk, man, it was so strong. I was
yeah.
like, I never knew I needed an interpreter in the
So
state of
let me ask y'all,
Georgia.
I've always wanted to know this. Not to get off topic. I've always wanted to do you think people from Vegas, do we have accents?
I've been told that when I was in
Really?
New York
What like
and
what kind of
here.
accent do we have?
They either will say I have a Valley Girl accent, or they can tell that
Okay.
I'm from like the West Coast.
The West
Or
Coast.
I've
Okay.
been told I've have like a country and like a country slang. Sometimes I'm like, what?
I've
But
been told.
Okay.
I've been told now,
but
like
they
I
know
said,
right
a
away.
couple of times off the rip when I'm like when I start talking. Even now, they're like, "You ain't from here." You know what I'm talking
Yes,
about?
wherever I
And
open my mouth, they're like,
and
oh,
it's
you ain't from
crazy
around.
because I said I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada. You know what I mean?
You get
And
that? I would never get
a
that.
couple of times they said, "Oh, I've heard, I've got this a couple of times." So I guess our dialect is similar
Hmm.
to this city. I've been told a couple of times, "Oh, it's on you from Chicago."
Oh.
So
Huh.
apparently, from other people, the
Hmm.
Vegas dialect is similar to the Chicago dialect. But no, I mean, like I said, like you said, like I no to us. I mean, we from Vegas, so we don't
Yeah,
have access. But you
but
come
over
down here,
here,
you start well, you the very say you start running, you start talking. They're like, you ain't
mhm,
from here. I'm like,
they
okay.
can tell. They be telling me all the time. They'll notice, like, especially guys, they'll pick it up real quick all the time. That's the first thing they say to me is, "Oh, you ain't from around here." I'm like, no. They're like, "You from California?" They always ask if I'm from California. I'm like, "No, I'm from Vegas." They're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
you got
Which
that
has the
Valley
same
Girl
kind
accent."
of LA and Vegas kind of the same little thing going on.
Yeah, it
You know what I'm saying?
is.
When it comes to
Yeah,
like
even
Valley Girl kind of
Arizona, I
stuff.
feel like Arizona, Vegas, LA, all three, like we all kind of have a little bit of similar slang. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like, but they could tell, especially when I was in New York, especially in New York, like they definitely was like, oh yeah, she ain't from around these parts. you
Yeah.
know?
Facts. Facts.
But
So,
the I will say the southern accents out here, or some of them are very strong. You
yeah.
know, I'd be like, what? Like, like me and my niece was somewhere, and this guy was trying to talk to me. His accent was so strong, I had to look at her and be like, what he saying? And she was like, oh, he said blah 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 blah. And I was like, oh, I need an interpreter out here. I'm gonna need to. I need you to come with me
Wow.
every time I go out. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Because
what's
that's how
up.
strong it was. It'd be kind of sexy sometimes, though.
How tall was he?
He was tall. He was like 5'8", 5'9".
Oh, that's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. But he
Okay.
asked me if I want to go fishing. He was like, "You want to go fishing?" I
The
was like, "You want to
hell?
take me fishing?" Yeah, listen, it's different out here. I was like, "You want to take me fishing?" He was like, "Yeah, I want to take you fishing." I was like, "I ain't never been asked to go fishing." I was
Yeah.
like, because we don't do that in the city.
And what'd you say?
So it was cool. I never
You?
went. I didn't go fishing. No, I didn't go.
Oh, is that right? Oh, that's
Nope.
what's up. That's what's up.
So, but anyways, I guess back to.
So Aquemini was like,
Uh-huh.
it came out and I got the CD.
Mm.
I remember just playing it, and of course, I'm full on Budweiser because back then I'm drinking like 40 ounces of
Mm-hmm.
Budweiser, so I'm just lit. You know what I'm saying? The more I think about it, I want to say Aquemini came out around the same time as Snoop Dogg's album came out. Around the same time, not the
Oh.
same week, which was it was
Oh, Snoop
trash as
Dogg's
fuck.
No Limit, his
Yeah, which
No
is
Limit
trash as
album.
fuck. I'm sorry, it was trash. Yeah, exactly. So,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
anyway, but no, Aquemini was dope. It was different. You know what I'm saying? Because at first it was like hardcore down south hip hop in '94,
Mm-hmm.
'96. It went to the AT Alien thing. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
this point around, they're more kind of like the genie thing going on. The intellectual side of Outkast was going
Mm-hmm.
on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I was feeling that right there. The whole album was dope for me. It was on
Yeah.
repeat. You
That's
know what I'm
good.
saying? Was it? I thought the Return of the Gangs, Return of the Hustler. What was it called?
Return of the G.
Yeah, it was my bad. Yeah, Return of the G. Right. That was my joint right there. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Oh
That
yeah,
was
and that was the first song off the rip. So you
yeah.
knew they about to bring it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Then you had Spotty Odie. You know what I'm saying? With his cab band in the background.
Yeah, but Hot 97.5 played almost every song from that album. That's one thing I love about Atlanta. It's like when they push and promote their own. You know
Mm-hmm.
what
Yeah.
I'm saying? They push and promote their
Mm-hmm.
own. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they were playing almost every song from that Aquemini, man. So it was dope. It was tight.
Yeah, you said Ludacris earlier. You know, he was another one that dropped hella bangers, and then CD after CD after CD. You know, and he from Atlanta too. You know, so
Hmm.
like the music down here is definitely a lot different than what we're used to from
Let
the.
me show what hey, like I said, y'all, I'm going through technical difficulties right now, so I ain't got my computer in front of me. It's being charged upstairs, and well, actually, the third floor of my room, my house. Um,
Third floor of his house.
why Lala said thank you, love?
Thank you, love. Oh, because me and Life was on here talking about probably Savagely Uncut, and your brother had gave her a shout out about how he liked what she was saying on our show
Okay,
about.
yeah, I just got it. For some reason, my thing's going all crazy, man.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
giving her flowers, man. Lala, she did. Y'all both y'all doing a great job for real.
Shout out to Lala, man. Shout out
shout out to my
Lala.
girl.
Shout out to Lala, who is
Hmm.
best friend with the most beautiful woman in the whole fucking world.
Of course,
Yeah, so Rosa Parks comes out, and Rosa Parks comes out,
she
and
be
then
watching
at that,
the show.
huh?
She be watching the show.
Sailor Jack.
Yeah,
Okay, Sailor
she be watching
Jack.
all the time. So go ahead and say hi. Give her your flowers real
Sailor
quick.
Jack. I just want
Let's
to
take a
say, you know
minute
what I'm
to
saying?
welcome Stella Jack to the show.
I just want to say what's up to you. You know what I'm talking about, and
Please call us if you want
hope
to hook up.
everything is good, and you know, smooches, all that good stuff. You know what I'm talking about.
It's so hard
But
for me to see.
think about Stella Jack. I ain't gotta tell her. She already know what the deal is. She know mine for 35 fucking years and shit. So she know what the deal is. So
And you
Well,
all
said
you
right.
she's the
So
most
guys make a
attractive
love
girlfriend you've
connection.
ever had, man.
what's that?
You said she's the most attractive girlfriend you've ever had.
Absolutely,
Wow, I've seen a lot.
absolutely, yeah. Marcel is the most
That's what's
attractive
up. She
woman
has a
I've ever
pretty. She
been
does
with.
have a pretty smile, no doubt. She has a pretty smile.
Hmm.
No, no. I said unapologetically. No, she's a beautiful woman. And the thing about her is that she's grown.
How long did y'all last in high
She's
school?
grown. We started in '91,
Hmm.
off and on, and then she moved to.
Off and on.
And then I moved to Cali, and then she moved to Cali.
Hmm.
In '94, we used to talk a little bit. But again,
But then
the
y'all
thing is,
both meet y'all
You think
separate
she
ways.
cheated
I'll
on you,
swear,
though?
I'll tell both of you motherfuckers right now. I
Dang,
fucked
why
up.
we gotta be motherfuckers?
I fucked
What the
up
hell's
because
what the
no.
hell's that shit about? The
Listen,
fuck?
I fucked up because I
God
could have
Chill
been
damn.
with
up.
that could have
What the
been
fuck?
the one of my life and shit. First of all, what are you
Musa.
doing? What are you doing?
Musa.
I'm talking to you. No, what are you doing?
Because you just
Relax.
called us
No,
both
I'm telling this nigga right here. Chill out. Act like a man. You did the same thing
Relax.
last episode. Because
Musa.
what happens is that Miss Adams would say something. He be like, dog, act like a man. Chill out. I'm talking.
Musa.
Chill
So
out.
so
Act
so
like act. No,
Stella
no,
so
no, so,
Stella
no, no, no,
Jack.
no.
Let me
Wait,
ask you
wait.
that.
You did say last episode. Act like a man.
So Stella Jack. She
Act
thinks
like a man. Go
she
ahead.
better
Just
she
act,
better
just,
look
but
at
no, no.
you.
But moving forward, act like a man.
Okay.
What's your
God
question?
I
damn.
should have even asked the question.
What's your question?
God
No, this
damn.
nigga be like, act like a man. Go ahead. And the only time
Woo
he does that
stop.
shit is when Miss Savage started laughing,
Woo
and then he
stop.
started laughing and
That
shit.
is
Act like
not
a
true.
man.
Your brother came for me last week.
What's your
Okay,
question?
listen.
What's your
He'll be
question?
letting me off
But
the hook
saying, act like a
anytime.
man. We're talking. Act like a man.
Do you? So who's? Do you think that Sailor Jack was? No, I'm talking about. I'm not talking about right now. Back in like '92, do you think that Sailor Jack was more prettier than Crazy Kim?
Well, Crazy Kim smelled good as fuck. That was her thing.
Who's Crazy Kim?
You know what I'm saying? Crazy Kim smelled good. Crazy Kim was good. I don't know to
Wait,
this
it's one
day. To this day, I don't know what perfume she had on,
of her? Mm-hmm.
but no. Sailor Jack, she was way. In my opinion, she's way more
So
beautiful
why
as
do
a
you
woman.
think?
But no, but Crazy Kim though, I know. Look, hey, look, it's not good. We call her Crazy Kim. She's literally crazy.
Okay.
She's literally crazy as fuck, but she
Did she go to
smelled good
school
as a
with us,
motherfucker.
or this was like after school, like after later after we graduated?
No. This is during school.
She went to school with us.
Yes.
Who was Crazy Kim?
I'm not, you know, Crazy Kim.
Oh, okay.
If you, hey, if you know, you know.
Was she white?
We
What?
did not mess
No.
with white girls back then.
You didn't mess with black girls back then.
No. We did not mess with white girls back then.
Oh, I thought you said you didn't miss. So y'all didn't miss white. Okay, so she was black. So Kim. What year is this?
Our junior year.
Yeah, you 91, 92.
Okay.
She about 5'11", well, about 5'10".
Yeah, she got cocoa colored skin.
Play basketball?
She has cinnamon skin.
She played basketball?
A story about her, and I probably shouldn't say it, but she's the first person ever like offered me oral sex.
God.
She said, "Yeah." After gym, she said, "Can you want to go in the back of the
She lived
gymnasium?"
on the East Coast? I mean, East Side? The East, like she lived over
Yeah,
by Chaparral? Or she was
yeah.
from the States? She was,
No,
oh,
no, no. She's from the
she
East
was
Los
from
Angeles.
State?
She's
I mean,
really
from
straight.
East
Yeah,
Side.
she from
Okay.
East Side. Yeah,
She
she from East
lived
Side.
lived down the street from Shap.
Hmm. Hmm.
And she said she was offering me, and I was horrified, so I ran off. I
Well,
said, "God forbid, God forbid." No, I was I literally ran off. I was so scared.
oh, okay. Let me the
Yeah.
wheels. My wheels are turning real quick. I'll probably figure it out in a minute.
No, you ain't gonna figure this out.
I'm not gonna figure out who she is.
You
She
might.
graduated the same year as us.
I mean, I must say she graduated. Matter of fact, I think she
I
moved to
don't think she
Seattle.
graduated though. Yeah, I don't think she graduated,
I think
man.
she moved to Seattle or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, she moved. She did. Yeah. She from Seattle. Yeah, she moved up there. And she moved up there. Oh, like that guy there, I was crushed.
Wait, so you was crushed, but she offered your brother oral sex first.
Community property.
Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. So my question was, why do you think you and Stella went your separate ways? I mean, high school sweethearts and all, and then y'all just went your separate ways. Then you obviously got married later and had a baby, and then she obviously got married, I guess, once or whatever. I
Mm.
don't know her history, but
No, yeah,
like, why
no.
didn't y'all think, why didn't you, you didn't want to
It was
marry
no.
her
I'm
or
none
something?
of it was on her. It's on me. I was immature as fuck.
Mm.
No. I'm not. All of it is on me. All of it is on me. I didn't know
Okay,
what I had.
so how old were you when this happened?
I mean, it was right after high school, so
Yeah,
19,
about
20.
19 years old.
So you
I mean, I
regretting
got
something
married
you
at
did
20.
when you were 18, 19 years old.
Say what now?
You regretting something you did when you were 18, 19 years old. We were all doing crazy stuff back then.
Well, not
You act
some.
like you was like a grown ass man.
No, not whatsoever. No, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
but you
Man,
start thinking about things about okay, this person could possibly change my life. You know what I'm talking about? I was only 19. You know what I'm saying? I told a story about her get her. You know what I'm saying? I gave her the Shaq Fu video game, and she gave me a St. Ives tape.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, we were feeling each other, and she was
That
in
why you always wear your St. Ives
she was
t-shirt?
in San Bernardino. No, not I just love St. Ives back in the day. That's just old
No.
school. She was in
I
San
just thought maybe you
Bernardino.
wore it because she was watching us one day, memories.
No, not whatsoever. No, so no, no. I just when I think about it, it's like I could have did something, you know, to really make myself happy, and I
Right.
fucked it up. I would have been a totally
Oh,
happy man. I would have been a very happy man.
I I
You
mean,
know what I'm
I
saying?
think there's still hope. We're,
Being with her,
still
but
young.
but
You
you
know,
move on. Yeah, you move on. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
I mean, yeah. And now you never know. Maybe now is the time. She be watching. You know what I'm saying? You be
I
like,
had no idea she was watching this damn show.
I saw she had watched a couple of our episodes. Her name had popped up. So yeah, like on
So
some
what's
of
like?
those views.
How'd you see that? I didn't see it when I'm
Well,
sitting there
because
looking at the show.
what do you? I mean, because on when I
Her
post,
name has never popped up during the show.
well, because when we do our shorts and we post them on our social medias and stuff, I've seen her name a couple times pop up.
As far as liking a short,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I'm talking about this show as we talking
I
speaking
mean,
live right now.
I'm pretty sure she liked the short. She probably went back and watched the whole episode.
Okay, I'm talking about someone watching it as we speak, real time, like live right now.
You never know. You don't get to see everybody that watches our show unless they in the chat.
Okay.
There could be like 100 people right now watching
My
us,
woman
and maybe
watches the
only
show.
20 people. Okay,
My woman watches the show. She watches every show.
you got a woman?
Of course I do.
Hell yeah, you know what, man. He said that about like 3 months ago, man. He went down to Jersey to see her and everything. They was on the beach
Oh
and
yeah,
everything.
that's right. What's her
Yeah.
name?
She come up here tomorrow to see me.
She is. Should we give her a shout out?
No. She private. She a private woman, you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
well, hi, Mrs. Lyfe.
She's super
Out
cool.
there.
I met, you know what I'm saying. I
You
talked to her
met
a couple
her?
times, man. I mean, via FaceTime. She mad cool. Hell yeah.
Okay.
She
All right.
mad cool. She mad cool.
Are you happy? Like, are
Well, I
you?
mean,
You know.
if I wasn't happy, I wouldn't be with her, right?
I
Why would you
mean,
be with someone? Why would you be with someone and not be happy?
some people are like that. They.
Those people need to get out of that situation.
Yeah.
Which is a topic that we can talk about on Savage Uncut. When you invite me on there, I'm waiting for you and Lala to invite me on there so we really dig
You
deep.
said you was waiting for us to have a spicy show.
First of
So,
all, the knowledge I see, y'all think I'm just some pretty face. You know what I'm saying? I have knowledge and
who
wisdom when
told
it
you
comes
you
to
had a pretty
relationships.
face there?
I
Like,
really do. I have knowledge and wisdom. Y'all be laughing. I'm an asset to that show. Y'all sleeping. Y'all sleeping on me. That's okay.
we're not sleeping on
I
you.
could bump the ratings astronomically if
Oh
you had
yeah.
me on that show. Yes.
Okay. I'm pretty sure. Lala's in the chat. You hear that, Lala? He come bump our
Lala
ratings.
said she wanted me on the show. She said, bring his ass on the show. She said, I don't want
Okay.
Deboe'S, but I want Deboe'S. I don't know why she said that. I don't know why we can't both be on the show. But she said, I want Lyfe on the show. I said, okay, let's make it
Okay.
happen.
All
I
right.
don't know why she don't want Deboe'S on there, but she said, I want Lyfe on the show. Cause she specifically said
I
that too
don't
in the
think she
comments.
said she don't want him on the show. She just said she would like to have you on the show.
Yeah, all right, that's what's up. That's what's up.
She did show you some love. She did
And
show
I
you some
showed
love.
love right back. But answer your question, yes, I'm happy.
That's good. Well, I can't wait to meet her. We'd love to meet her one day.
All right.
So, well, that's good. All right.
All right.
So back to the music.
Well, what you're not going to ask? I know you want to ask.
Is she white?
Ask. Yes.
I only give you shit like that because you said it one time. That's the only reason I give you shit about it. So,
And that's why I'm always. But those black men always smile when they got a white woman. They're always smiling.
Wow. A lot of black women that's watching this show right now is gonna be very pissed at you that you said that.
I'm just joking.
Your brother obviously only been with black women, so do you?
Yeah,
don't smile all
look
the
how
time?
pissed he is.
No, I ain't pissed off. I'm just listening. I'm engaging. I'm just listening to y'all motherfuckers. That's all I'm doing. I'm literally just sitting back and listening to y'all talk.
You need to seem like you need a hug sometimes over there. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You do seem like you need a hug.
Let me ask you, hey, Lyfe, are you on her payroll?
So what?
Are you on Miss Savage's payroll? 'Cause every time she says something, you back door.
No. But I
Maybe
am
they
on
say
a.
something good sometimes.
No, I'm saying because every time she says something, you like on her job.
No. Let me explain what's going on. I gotta be on the good side. I'm waiting for these fucking candles. I haven't got the candles yet, so I gotta be on the good side. So I get the fucking candles. I need candles.
Is that why you be acting? No, so that's why you acting like that.
No.
God, you did the same thing last week.
No,
Why
I was
is
on
it
her
that I
ass
can't
last
say
week. What are
something
you
funny
talking about?
sometimes?
No, I'm just looking at his mannerisms and what he's been doing. So that's all I'm
He's been
doing.
doing that since the first episode I've ever been on.
No, I'm saying
Here.
for a pack of weeks he's been on your nutsack. If you had nuts. He been on your pussy juice, I
I
guess.
destroyed her last week. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he didn't let me off the hook last week.
About what? What happened last week?
No, we ain't getting it. First of all right, Aquaman now. What year are we on right now? 99, 2000? What we doing right now?
Hey, yo, this is what we gonna do. No, hey, real talk, cause right now we're overextended.
Yeah.
Can we do a part two
Part two.
I thought we already went through
Yeah.
all everything, didn't
of
we?
DF?
No, we
No,
got
we
we got
no,
we
we
got we
brought
got we
scratch the
got list.
surface.
Yeah, we still got to talk about 2000,
Yeah.
oh 03.
You know
We
what I'm
got
saying?
to
We
talk
ain't talking
about. We
about.
got to talk about
I
the
ain't saying about
purple
backbone. You know what I'm
ribbon.
saying? Purple ribbon. You know what I'm talking about? All that. So we'll
Okay.
table it. We'll table it, y'all.
Got
We'll
it.
table it. We'll table it. We'll
Got it.
table it. So
Well, a break. So what are we doing next week then?
we'll
Cause
talk about. We'll discuss it. We'll make it happen though.
okay, sounds good.
We should probably do
We'll,
part two next week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
okay, let's do it.
Part
Let's
two
do it.
next week. I feel like we should break it up.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
say break it up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. We'll do part two. You know what I'm saying? A couple of weeks. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. That sounds good.
For real. That's
All
what's
right.
up. That's what's up. Hey,
Okay.
y'all. So let me ask y'all a question right quick.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, I'll ask next week.
Why do y'all both do that all the time?
I'll ask this week. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to hear a bomb question, you know what I'm saying? Come through next week. Come through next week, y'all. Miss Savage,
Yes.
tell us a little bit more about Savage Uncut, and then we out here.
So we just dropped episode 4. Like I was saying earlier, we're about to drop episode 5 in a couple days, and then we will be here live on Savagely Uncut. So if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please go to Savagely Uncut on YouTube, subscribe, hit the notification button, and we will be going live next Tuesday. So it should be a fun topic, you know.
What
So
time is it? 10 o'clock or what time is it gonna be?
it's 9 o'clock our time, and then 6 o'clock West Coast time.
Vegas
When's the
time.
next?
Date
So
time
when's the next live one?
on the
You said
28th.
next Tuesday.
Next
Okay,
Tuesday.
Next
Next
Tuesday gonna be
Tuesday on the
live. Okay.
28th.
next Tuesday. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm really excited. We're about to cut a promo for it, so we'll have it all over and stuff. But we've been doing really good. I'm excited. We've been getting a lot of good feedback. I've been getting some bad feedback, but we've been doing really good. So a lot of people like our stuff, and getting a lot of views and everything. So especially like our
Why
social
you getting
media.
bad feedback for?
I was telling your brother earlier when you had went up to the 3rd floor of your house, that we talk about stuff that's happened to us in our past with, past relationships and stuff like that. And some of the guys that I've spoke about have literally hit me up on emails.
And said
Mm.
what?
They've seen our show.
Said what?
Okay. The Nugget guy watched the show and, didn't like that he found out that I was
What's
faking
what's his
sleep.
first name?
I'm not dropping name. Why do I gotta drop name? I'm not dropping names.
I
Why do
thought
I
you're
gotta drop?
no, I thought you're uncut. So like when you're uncut, we like today,
All right.
like today, we literally brought first names up. You know what I'm saying? He brought up, you know what I'm saying, Kim. I
That's
brought
different.
Marcella.
We ain't
We
talking
brought people like
trash. But we're not that we're talking trash, but we're not putting personal business out there really kind of like that on this show. But we are literally talking about people like the whole marriage one. Like I can't sit there and drop names when I'm talking about this dude
okay,
literally
you
got
all right,
married.
you all right, you don't have to drop name. What okay, don't drop no names.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with
Don't
what
drop
our show
names.
is about.
What they say in the email.
No, hold on. Let's backpack real quick. Okay. You sit there and say, oh, your show's uncut. I sit there and say, oh, my show's uncut, raw, and we come with receipts. Okay. It doesn't have to be name dropping because our stories are real. We're stripping everything down. We're talking, we're being raw about how we feel about the situation that happened. And then our receipts, if you challenge us with the question, other than name dropping, that has nothing to do with it. That has nothing to do with our show at all. And if you watch TV or you watch a cop show or anything else, they don't even put real names on there. They put fake names to hide the identity of the real people's name. So me not name dropping has nothing to do with it. And now going to your next question, yes, obviously these dudes already know I'm talking about them if they reaching out to me and being like, oh, without me having to say what state they from, without me having to say name drop, just by going off of nicknames or expressing my experience, they know who they are. Nobody else might not know who they are, but they know who they are. So what I'm saying is you're saying that we're not name dropping, but also if we name drop, somebody could sue us. So I'm just, you
All
know what I
right.
mean?
Definition of character. Yeah, you're right.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh,
Especially if I'm
shit.
talking about, certain things that happen, with the whole Nugget situation, that was a private thing or whatever. I'm pretty sure that would never come about. But, or when I talked about the guy that, called me from his honeymoon from the bed, FaceTiming me, and his new wife was, why would I name drop? Then that video gets back to her, and then now I'm responsible for somebody getting a divorce? Come on. Like,
Wait, well, shout out to La because she helped me out. She said, "Oh, last name started with a G," so she's helping me out. But I mean, as far as motherfuckers who like, you know what I'm saying, if any motherfucker, let me say this, and I'm being dead ass, any motherfucker sitting here emailing you because you said something, they think they talking about, you know what I'm saying, like you're not naming names and shit, then they some weak ass niggas. Now I said that if they want to come at me, they come at me. You a weak ass motherfucker. There should be no emails. That's stupid. That makes no fucking sense.
right.
I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like these dudes and yeah, man. So it is what it is, though. You know what I'm talking about? But no,
He was just
no.
mad because he found out the truth, like I was fake sleep, and he was like, "Oh, you was fake sleep."
But regardless, though,
So
no,
you're so
no,
mad.
no, no. I'm be like, fuck. I'll be like, nigga like me. I will probably laugh about that shit. I ain't gonna sit and like email you. I'm not. That's crazy as well. That's whack. And
Right?
anybody, like I said, if any dude who said, matter of fact, hey, you send me the email, I'll respond back.
No, we ain't gonna do all
Why
that
not?
because
Because it's whack as fuck.
we ain't gonna do
That's
all that.
whack. You know what I'm saying? That shit whack as hell. And any dude out there sitting here emailing you about something that you're not named their names, but they in their feelings, he's not a man.
I mean, most men are in their feelings. A lot of men get in their
A
feelings.
lot of, no, that's bullshit. No,
No, it's not.
some men get in their feelings.
A lot
Most
of men
men
get in
don't.
their feelings.
Most men don't. The majority of men don't get in their feelings.
Wait
Some
a
men
minute.
do.
Hold up. Time
Some men
out.
do.
You talking to somebody who's been dating the last 6 years. A
Right.
lot of men get in their motherfucking feelings. And I found that out firsthand. So yes, I found out men are
Maybe it's simply the choice of men that you're selecting.
no, that's not true. Because
Because like I'm a man. I don't sit there Life. Would you sit there sending emails to some chick she talking about you?
babe, to send an email is just a little bit. You could be in your
I'm
feelings
asking him.
a
Would you send
different
an
way.
would you send an email?
No, I'm like, I mean, I'm like, wow, I'll probably just laugh, like, whatever. Here's
No, I
okay.
get
Here's
that.
what I would do. If I'm the dude or whoever, I'm thinking myself, damn, she remember me. I'm still in her fucking head like that. She talking shit about me.
I'm
I probably
laughing.
laugh about it. You know what I'm
Right. I
saying?
Same.
mean,
I
I
wouldn't
thought she
send
was
no
just telling
email.
our
You know what I'm
stories.
saying?
But
Yeah.
men are in their feelings different ways. You know what I'm saying? You doesn't mean that you gotta send an email, but men be in their feelings different ways, you know? So
Well, here's
it
your
could
problem,
be
Miss
about
Travis.
anything.
Well, I mean, you don't give head, so I mean, a lot of dudes probably in their
I didn't
feelings
say I
because
didn't
of
give
that.
head.
You don't give head, so
Okay.
it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Special men get head. Special men.
Can I ask you a question about that? And because me and you was talking about that. You know, giving head is not.
I'm so glad you and your brother talk about my back. You know what I'm saying?
It's not. You act like giving special heads like some kind of affectionate, special, romantic thing.
No. There's certain guys that I just like if I spend the night with you, or if I'm having pillow talk, or if I'm giving you head, you obviously have a special place for me, and I'm feeling you a certain way. You know what I mean? So
So,
like, if I go and stay night a couple nights, or you ask me to come over and we cooking dinner or whatever, or we have sex tonight, and I decide to do that, you obviously have a special place for me in a different way, or we got to be talking for a minute. It's just like sending pictures and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? So going back to feelings real quick, I was gonna bring this up on the next show, but since you asked about me not being in their feelings real fast, a guy not too long ago wanted me to send him a pic, and I wouldn't. He got pissed, you know what I'm saying, and was like, oh, we ain't gonna work out, all because I didn't send you a picture of me. You don't get no naked pictures of me.
But that one man does not that one man's action or the way that he acts does not characterize the entire group.
I did not say, what did I say earlier? I said
Right. But no, I'm
every
just saying
man be
like
in
so
their
he's
feelings
whack.
in different ways.
He's whack.
But every man
He's
be in his
whack.
feelings different ways. You
But
be in
you
your
can you
feelings
can't you
sometimes.
can't sit there and say most men because you keep saying most. I said, oh,
Most
not
men
most.
be in their feelings. Yes, they do. Just like most men are big babies when they sick. Just like most men are just as crazy as women. So yes, it's just because you're a man and I'm a woman. A lot of times we are. I will sit there and say women are crazy. Okay, I will sit there and say women be in their feelings too. But at the same time, so do y'all. Y'all just don't like to own up to it. Y'all just don't like to talk about it and shit like that. But you be in your feelings sometimes about some stuff. and you may do it a different way. Every man be in their feelings at a different time, a different way.
Yeah, let me just say
So
something. And then, so this is I'm gonna bring the savagely uncut version of Debo Life. Okay,
okay,
the
okay.
savagely uncut version of Debo Life.
Hmm.
Men get in our feelings because we were not raised to express ourselves or to put our emotions out there because we would look like we think we look like bitches or hoes. You got to man up, right? So when a man's in his feelings, it's like we you might see it as us being our feelings, but as men, a lot of times we don't even know how to even express our feelings properly. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
We don't know how to express our anger properly or even our pain. So what we do is we disguise our pain and turn into anger. Most men who are in their feelings are just hurt individuals. The person who emailed you, okay,
Hmm.
he's not a bitch for doing that. It's just that he's
I never
probably
said
hurt.
that.
No,
Right? No, I
I'm
know.
not.
That's
I'm
what I'm saying.
just in
Right.
general because I'm deep advisors say he a bitch or whatever, whatever. No, what's going on is that
Hmm.
when him reaching out to you or these guys reaching out to you, they're probably still hurt about how things went down. They're probably still thinking about you. You're probably still in their head. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So when they leave a certain situation or leave the relationship with you, and they know that maybe they're looking like fools or jackasses or whatever, and you decide to put that out there, not in a way to humiliate them, they might see it as that, which is why he's looking at you like that. Long story short, it's not. Don't say that men are wearing our feelings because we're not. What's going on is we just don't know how to express ourselves because we were not trained properly to do so.
Hmm. I mean, I will take that, but also, I mean, if you just said it, you explained it a different way than him. But you guys, I guess when I say when y'all in your feelings, because your actions to it, like you said, you could be hurt and stuff like that. Well, how else would you call it though? You're hurt. You're angry.
Yeah.
That's same thing as being in your feelings though.
No, being in the feelings is kind of like something like a man's like he's pouting or he's being like kind of bitchy about it or just someone who just is just mentally and emotionally unstable. That's being in your feelings. But I think
Hmm.
that when you say that they're in their feelings, what happens is that a lot of times that can be taken the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Like if
Hmm.
someone sits there and says that I'm in my feelings, I'm gonna take that the wrong way because no, I'm not in my feelings. I might be hurt or I might be not able to articulate my pain, but don't say I'm in my feelings. So, but I'm saying what this dude, by him emailing you, clearly you still have some kind of place in his heart. But he
Hmm.
don't, maybe he likes you,
So
maybe he don't
so
like you.
every guy that I hear from
Now
if
the
they figure
individual
out them.
what and there's also stupidity and like the guy who did he because you didn't want to send him a picture, he left. Well, that's just being stupid right there. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But a lot of men, when we are refused certain things that we request, we don't know how to handle that either. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? We don't
Hmm.
know how to handle denial. We don't know how to handle rejection, which is the reason why a lot of men, stupidly enough, have responses like that. Because
Hmm.
again, we were not trained as men to, deal with pain or rejection or heartache or whatever, which is why a lot of men end up, when we come with domestic violence
Hold up,
and
but
stuff
no,
like
bro,
that.
bro, hold it. I disagree with that shit, bro. Because you talking about we weren't trained. I feel what you're saying. We ain't had no fucking man in our life. Did we have a
Uh,
fucking man in our life
okay,
growing up?
you're not you didn't hear what I just said.
What'd you say?
Okay, so do you have a problem with expressing yourself or
No.
articulating your okay? That's okay. That's what okay.
Yes, you do.
No, hold on, no. What you missed what I said. You missed what I
Hmm.
said. I said men who have a problem with expressing their emotions, their hurt, their pain, more than likely were not trained properly on how to deal with hurt, rejection, and pain. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying this
Right.
being you. That's all I was trying to say.
Right. But that has nothing to do with you not having a dad. I mean, you had a mama.
Right. But my thing is,
No. It's not about. No, I'm not.
I know
It's
I'm
not.
responding to him because he's the one that said, "Well, we don't have no dad," but
Yeah,
I don't
but,
have no
but
dad to do with it.
I just want to make clear when I say that we were not trained properly how to. It's not about having a father or it's about people in your life when you were younger. It could be an
Hmm.
auntie, it could be a grandfather, it could be anybody. But as men, we're not trained to respond well to to pressure, to rejection, to denial. We're not trained for that, especially black men. You see what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
that's what I'm saying. So when you say like, oh, he's in his feelings, the dude who sent you the email, or whatever, clearly, what I'm saying, he probably still has feelings for you, and he's probably angry at himself. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So it could be a lot of things going on while you sent that email. So that's all. But again, that is I'm waiting for the invite, and I will come on the Savage Uncut. And
Okay.
What you just saw was a sample size.
A
What
sample of
live for
you
your
on
show?
Savagely Uncut. Got it.
Exactly. There we go. There we go.
Okay.
Rating
So
to the
then
roof.
why are you, Debo, always seem like you just angry at the world?
Give me an example.
You just literally was yelling in the mic.
Right, I'm just asking a question.
You always, when you are like, you go from 0 to 100 real quick. You're like, rah, rah, rah.
Right,
So
that
I'm just
makes me
asking
angry. That
you.
makes me angry at the world.
No, you come off as seeming like you angry at the world a lot. And I was just wanting to know, like,
Right.
you
You just said,
harboring.
Debo, why you always angry at the world for? I live a great life. I'm very happy with my life. And then, you
Okay.
know what I'm saying? Every people have different ways to express themselves. I express myself. Sometimes I raise my voice. How does that make me angry?
I was just asking a question. It just says sometimes it seems like you be angry. So you know how I always joke and say, "Oh, you need a hug."
All right.
Them
I'm
the
cool. I'm
times when it
good.
feels like you just be so aggressive when you be talking and stuff.
Okay. But you
Okay.
know me well enough to know that I'm not an angry person.
I
So
don't
I
know.
don't know if you just said shit to make yourself look good, but you know me for a
Oh,
fact.
okay. First of all,
You
I don't
know
need
me
you
for a fact.
to make
Let me
me look
finish. Let me
good.
finish. Let
I'm
me
just
finish.
saying. I don't know why you be
Let
doing
me
that.
finish. You know for a fact I'm not an angry person.
It has nothing to do with that. But when you are on here sometimes and we get to talking, you do get all upset in the mic sometimes. You do.
And you don't, right?
No, but you know what? Here's the thing though. I don't change my spots. You know what I'm saying? I'm basically who I am. I've always been this
No,
person,
when you listen to a different opinions, everybody's going to
24/7. Of course.
react a different way. Like you said a little bit ago last week, shit, Debo Life, he went the fuck off on your ass. Talk to him.
Well, I don't know about he went off on me like that.
He went off a year. He basically calls you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and then he ended
It's
it
all the
on
way
letting him know I wasn't lying, and he knew
it's
that
all
I was
about the
telling
way
the truth.
it's all about the way people respond. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, but no, I want to clear right now. I love my life. I love life. I know if you feel like come across like I'm angry all the time, I can't do nothing
I
about
mean,
that.
yeah, once you said it always seems like I have to have center of attention, which I don't.
What I'm saying is this though. You
And you literally just said I try to make myself look good. So
no, I said I don't no, my exact words were I don't know if you try and make yourself look good by saying
I
that.
don't
That's
need to
what I
try to make
said.
myself look good though.
Right. So
Ever.
don't you're right. But when you say why you always angry all the time, I'm not always angry all the time.
I didn't say when I meant like when we on the show though, is what I meant.
Right. But no, but thing about it is this is a great thing about shows like this. When you get different opinions, you get different responses. There's
Yeah,
some things that life would say. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you talking about?
I know. It's
There's
good.
things that you know what I'm saying. I've said that he's like you like the other like you know what I'm saying. A couple months ago, he's like you capping. He's literally screaming. He's like you capping. I'm like no, I'm not capping.
Yes.
I'm just saying I'm not. I don't want to be no bitch who been with 4 or 5 different dudes in 6 months. And he starts screaming, telling me I'm capping. That's his reaction.
No,
We all got different
we're not gonna
reactions
talk
and shit.
about it, but I'm just saying, like you said, we all have different opinions about all that. You know, just
Yeah,
like
so
y'all
yeah.
can't believe I'd rather be with the tall guy that's 5 minutes than a midget that can dick me down.
Yeah, you know. That'd be a great
Y'all
topic.
tall guy at one point on the show and said that y'all could only go 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Didn't
You
you
know what I'm
not
saying?
say that
But
one time?
but no saying because of my medication and shit like that. But I tell you something, there's some shit out there
Damn.
that'll help. You
Y'all
know.
literally have said y'all couldn't go more than one song at one point when we were talking about dating on this show, and y'all
Mhm.
are tall men. So there you go. I would rather take a tall man that can go 5 minutes than a midget that can dig me down.
We 5'9". We ain't no tall ass nigga. What
I'm like 5'4", and
to you, yeah,
5'5" is
yeah.
tall.
Right. I got you.
So what I'm saying is, y'all literally was talking about yourselves. Y'all like what I'm saying is, y'all tall, and at one point on the show, y'all said y'all could only go 5 minutes, but y'all giving me shit because I said y'all was like, I can't believe you wouldn't take,
Ain't no y'all.
you know.
You keep saying y'all.
Well, okay, Lyfe at one point was saying that last week, but you know, moving on. That's for Savagely Uncut then.
So who? So here's my question: is he gonna be on y'all show next week?
No, he's coming on when we talk about spicy stuff.
Y'all,
That show is about to
he
be
can come.
bad.
He can come on next week.
I just asked him. He said he wants to wait until we get into the whole, because we are going to be talking about like the bad part of sex, the good part of sex, what women want, what men want, what they like. So I'm guessing that's the show he wants to be on. Am I correct?
Yeah, I'll take that show. I'll take the
Right.
spicy
Why
stuff.
don't y'all? I mean, if you got a guest, you know what I'm saying, who's going to come on? I mean, it's y'all show, but if he's willing to come on to talk about spicy stuff, why don't y'all do the show next week about spicy stuff?
Because that's not our program. Our next week is about ending this one with the bad part of dating. The bad part of dating isn't sex, unless you're having bad sex. But that's not all what bad part of dating is, you
Right.
know. So,
Well, either way, I'm going to tune in.
no. But
Either way.
if Lalo feels like we need to bring you on that one, then I'll give you a call. If you want to be on that one.
Okay.
What's the topic again?
We're finishing out the dating part of the month. So we're going to finish it off with the bad part of dating because we started off with the good. So we're going to finish it off with the bad. The in-between's going to come later, which is right before Valentine's Day. And that's when I was talking about the spicy part about like sex and all that other stuff. So the in-between of the good part of dating when you're coming out of that whole honeymoon phase and before you get to the breakup part, you got that all that in-between of everything that you do. So that'll come later after, next month.
I love being on there. Get my input.
Okay. All right.
But I get it. You got to tell Lala about it. You know what I'm saying? I totally get
Lala
it.
said yes last time when we were all on the show. So just last week.
Right, and yeah, okay. All right. I love it. I love it. I love it. Everybody, y'all, thank y'all so much for coming by Deboe'S Savage Life, as always. And so next Tuesday, 9 o'clock, right?
Next Tuesday, yes, on the 28th, 9 o'clock Eastern time, 6 o'clock, West Coast time, on Savagely Uncut, yes.
Okay.
And we have some great announcements too that night. So.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Give us a hint. What announcement? Give us something to feed on.
Just some projects that we're working on in November because I am going back to Vegas, going back home for a little bit. We have some great things happening. And then, about some merch that's coming out. It's about to hit. So yeah, just a couple things.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm looking forward to it. Oh fuck.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay. I forgot to say something.
Mm-hmm.
Because I gotta give respect where respect is due. So last Sunday, then we'll head out. Last Sunday night, my Atlanta Falcons went out to San Francisco to play the 49ers.
Oh, I forgot to. Ryan
And,
must be happy that I was sick and couldn't make it to the show on Thursday.
Right, yeah, and Miss Savage, she was trying to make it on because Ryan was trying to want to have her on, but Miss Savage was going through, what I'm saying, a couple of migraines, whatever. She couldn't make it, but okay, shout out to you, Miss Savage, and your 49ers.
Bang, bang, hey.
You know what I'm saying? They handled their business against us, and we just got to figure it out.
They never gave the ball to Kittle not once. Not once did they give him the ball. And then we played with our backup quarterback too. Man,
that makes it worse. And like Raheem Morris said, we're gonna fix it. But hey, shout out to you.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Coach, but thank you for the win.
Yeah, y'all did it. Y'all did it. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens. But hey, shout out to the Niners for beating the Falcons.
Ryan's probably like, God, thank God she was sick.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
Shout out to Ryan, boy.
Shout out to Big
Savage. I hate to tell you this, but beating the Falcons ain't that big of a deal. I'm just saying.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Hey, listen, us beating anybody with the team that and currently everybody is hurt. Okay, and they're slowly recovering. But the thing is, the best part about that is a win is a win. And first to win with a backup quarterback, we basically playing with second string.
Miss Savage, did Deboe'S tell you about our bet? So me and him have a bet. When the Patriots play Falcons, okay? Whoever wins, we got to pay the other guy by buying him a case of cigars, a box of cigars.
Oh.
Right, okay? That'll be next week.
Oh, shit.
Well, not next week, the week following that. Yeah, in 2 weeks, but essentially in 2 weeks, my Falcons go up to play as Patriots, and whoever wins, they got. If I lose, I got to buy him a case of cigars, vice versa.
Well, just so you know, Lyfe, your brother has lost to me. He hasn't paid my bet yet. He was supposed to be winning 49ers. Is that right? Yeah, last year he lost.
Okay, well, that ain't going to happen.
49ers lost.
He better pay up. I'm saying he better pay up.
Not 49ers. The Falcons lost, and he was supposed to show up in some 49ers gear.
Oh,
And
yeah,
now he
do it.
thinks since the season has begun, he doesn't have to do that and pay his dues.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. That's what's up.
So,
It's a debt that I'm going to pay.
okay, I want to see you all on some 49, 49er
I
stuff,
got you.
head to toe.
I got you. I got you.
Okay,
I'm
you
gonna
heard
be
that?
Jerry. I'm
Y'all
gonna
heard
be
it
Jerry.
here
I'm gonna
on
be
Deboe'S
Jerry Rice. I'm
Fabulous
gonna be Jerry Rice down. Jerry
Life.
Rice, Joe Montana, Roger Craig, all that.
Okay,
It
you
might
heard
cost
that,
me.
right, Life?
It might cost me a pretty penny. It's all to the G though. I ain't worried about it though. All to the G though. Hey y'all, thank y'all for coming up and showing out. Talking about Outcast. We're gonna do a part two. Well, no, we're gonna do Dungeon Family. Excuse me. It's not Dungeon
Hmm.
Family. We're gonna do a part two.
Can
Talk a
we
little
have
bit more
Ludacris
about
on our list? Because I love me some Ludacris. He had a lot of music too from the A. Can we add him on there somewhere that day?
what do you think, Life?
That's cool. I mean, honorable mention. That's cool. That's cool.
Honorable mention. He deserves more than honorable mention.
But we're doing Dungeon Family. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said we could mention him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. Cool.
I'm not taking a shot. I mean, yeah, I love him. He's been in the game for like 25 years. So yeah, I love him.
I
Yeah.
love it too. I hope I can into him one day out here. I actually met one of his friends though. Real quick, short story. Met a dude out here. Found out he was like best friends with him in high school and stuff. They grew up together, went to the same, went to all the schools together, grew up together and stuff like that. And he was trying to take me to a baseball game one time. He was like, "Yeah, let me get you a T-shirt and stuff, and take a baseball game, right?" But then I was like, "No, I don't want to go." And couldn't find out that he actually was going to introduce me to him, and he literally threw the first pitch out to the Braves game that day, that game last year, or not last year, was it?
Mhm.
I think it was last year, or was it the year before? I think it was the year before. But anyways, I was mad because I was like, I be saying no quick sometimes, and sometimes my nose be making me think. Had a op, had an opportunity there. So, but anyways, I love me
He,
some Ludacris.
he
So,
must have been, yeah, Buddy must have been 5'1". So, all right, y'all. So, we go ahead and head on out, you know what I'm talking about, and come through next week to Deboe'S Savage Life. You know what I'm saying? Wednesday at 8. And thank all
mhm,
y'all coming by. Miss Savage,
mhm.
Deboe'S Life. You already know what the deal is, man. And we'll vibe out soon. Y'all come back next week. And more importantly, make sure y'all go to Savage Uncut, subscribe
Yes,
Tuesday. Tuesday, they're going live. So
yes.
make sure y'all
Come,
make it happen. 9 o'clock and do that.
come,
We'll
baby, come,
vibe out
baby,
soon. Show love, you know what I'm saying? Show up and show all that good stuff. And we'll vibe out soon, y'all. Y'all take it. What the fuck are you laughing about?
I was just singing, "Come, baby, come, baby." You missed it.
We
Be
out, y'all.
slow. Be slow.